Well, here we go. Back at you, coming live on location from Red Star's card room here in Austin, Texas. We've got a banging 1-3-10 no limit Holdem cash game coming at you live right now. We're starting out with the Nick game. Got some red buttons out there. I am the head commentator here right now. I'm Cameron Mixon. You can find me on social media at Mixon Poker if you're trying to get into a game. And I'm joined by the one and only Reckless Ron Hall. It's been a minute since he's been in the booth with me, but I'm really happy to have him back with me. We've got a lot of good banter that goes back and forth. He's probably one of the only other hockey fans that I know in the poker world that really respects me, because there's some other guys that just don't really understand it like you do. You know what I mean, Ron?
Yeah, there's some Canadians out there. I mean, they're a little salty these days. I had a freaking-tastic time watching that
it was
USA win.
It was just an
Sunday
incredible
morning.
game. It was just an incredible game. That's all it boils down to. The most exciting hockey game I've ever watched live, 100%.
And
without a doubt.
I don't think that's hyperbole either.
No, it is not. So here we are.
We're going to bring out the 50-cent words tonight, and the hyperbole, maybe.
Yeah, that's an SAT word, buddy.
Yeah.
Good job.
We might do some alliteration at some point. Who knows?
You've been studying your flashcards. That's impressive. The boys have a couple of bottles of wine again. Flat White has brought a couple bottles of wine. BP in the 6th seat. He is looking very dapper. He's wearing actually a retired disco ball. But it's the first of its kind. First one to retire is from a club, I think in like Miami or something. So
I did notice that shirt when we were doing a little bit of pregame intros over there in the players' room. We were back here sequestered over in our commentary booth.
We did have a bit of difficulties to start out the night. We had to basically take the table apart, make sure things were running accurately, going to the right places. So we are a little bit behind our normal schedule, unfortunately. But here we go with hand number 1.
Or, as I like to say, we did a reboot, which is Linux for Dummies.
Yeah, just blow on it and see if it works. Garrett in the 9th seat, all in. First hand, $10 straddle is on. Mandatory 10 from all these players. Garrett in for just 300 so far.
Yeah, we got some different stack sizes. A few people here with a little bit shorter. Does he have the Rockets?
No, I think it's Jacks. I think it might be Jacks.
Jacks? That is a little out of focus here for me.
Yeah, we may not get to pick up on that immediately. However, it was definitely 2 face cards. I think it was Jacks or Kings. It didn't look like there was round circles at the top, and he wins that one, and out of the Nick game immediately adds on the 500. Garrett. Interesting strategy. I like it. Starting out small, going big, winning the Nick, or losing his knit button.
Losing the knit button, yes.
And
it looks like you got some graphics.
And then adding
now
the 500. So here we go. Now it's saying hand number 1. So we missed the first hand, unfortunately. We will never know whether or not Garrett had an actual pair, but I think it was a pair. I think I saw 2 different colors. I don't think he's just ripping King Jacko or something like that.
No, it didn't seem that way to me.
Papa P raising it up to 50. Looks like it's going to take it down uncontested.
And the Nick game will certainly drive action here. That is a bounty.
He did it with the 9 deuce.
Oh,
well. We love that. We love to see that. And he loves to get rid of it with the 9 deuce.
Yeah, he's saying, get me out of this knit game. I do not want to be on the hook for, what did we start at, like a progressive bounty at around $100 or so?
Yeah, the knit game, I encourage them to start it from the get-go. $120 total from the loser. 100 of that going to the splash pot, 20 going to the dealer. And they'll increase it by 20 bucks every time they play a Nick game tonight. So, starting it right now, we could see potentially at least, for sure, like 4, potentially 5, 6. Even Garrett now waking up with jacks.
He may have had jacks last time. I think he know.
I think he had jacks.
Do you? Yeah.
I think he did.
Okay. Might get action from Papa P. I don't really know how he plays.
Papa P already lost his knit button. Not gonna love seeing a $60 raise right here. But as a hand, he's not gonna fold.
I mean, Queen Jack's playable.
Sure.
And now it's in bad shape.
Still 2 overs, but Garrett's gonna put out a bet of like 75, I would hope. He might go smaller.
That'd be 1 over. Oh, 2 overs to the board, sure, but
there you go, 75 exactly. Papa P. Gonna throw those cards in the muck. Nicely done, Garrett. Starting off hot is our friend Garrett in the 9 seat. We were talking pre-stream about potentially changing his name on the stream and just trying to come up with different names to go on the screen. And I suggested Gary, or Gary the Snail even, for all you SpongeBob fans out there. But no, none of that stuck, and he just, he didn't come up with anything either, for the record. So,
I mean, you're not really supposed to give yourself your own nickname. I did not give myself the reckless
dude, whatever, man. Whatever, man. Everybody says that. I mean, nobody really knows the actual. Like who even did it? Where did it even come from, Ron? Nobody believes it now. You just gave it to yourself. We all know that. It's fine. It's fine. Just roll with it, man. It's okay. You can give yourself your own nickname, apparently.
If I'm going to get trolled all stream, I can just leave. I mean, I'm quietly munching on some pluckers.
Looks like we got...
I don't really need this.
Lauren Rice, a.k.a. Iowa Matt. Asking about the March 11th stream. Buddy, you have a seat whenever you want.
I see an open seat. Do we have a...
It does look like there is an open seat right now. However,
inbound,
I think there are strings that are being pulled, wheels that are in motion, that are bringing some, people this way. Now, they could just be bringing people this way and that don't play poker. I don't know, but I've just heard that the strings are being pulled.
Well, we'd love to see it. Love to have any of you down to Red Star.
We're already locking it up for Matt on the 11th. Love that.
Austin legend, that's like Matt and former Austin legend Dan Grimes were the ones that gave me the Reckless Ron name. That is a little bit of the backstory. That dates back to pre-COVID, which is like a million years ago.
Yeah, it's basically prehistoric era at this point. We have fossils from the pre-COVID era.
I don't think anybody remembers pre-COVID.
Yeah, I don't know what happened before that. Everything's a blur.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, everybody's like 6 years old at this point. I mean,
yeah, we are all actually everybody's age reset in 2020. So, if you think that you're 56 right now, no, actually not true. You're only 6. Do with that information what you will, but you may or may not be able to drive, vote, drink alcohol, join the army.
We're starting to reach here, bud.
I mean, I'm just saying. King 7-5 flop. Garrett with a pair of sevens. Stein with a pair of sevens. Sam with a pair of fives. Sam, we know, does not like to fold. Stein is going to bet after it's checked to him. Does have backdoor hearts working for him as well. Garrett made the call. The backdoor clubs working for him. Sam coming along. It's another 7, so Garrett and Stein both loving this. Nice check from Garrett.
This will be a collision of sorts.
Yeah, Stein going to go large, I suspect. Goes 100, almost full pot. Garrett now potentially a spot that he would raise in a three-way pot, but he has Sam behind him who loves to overcall and splash around. So I would think that Garrett...
I think this is a smooth call. I really do. And
yes.
The main reason being it's just force suited here. And so we're not really worried about flushes coming in. Mm-hmm. We don't really suspect straights here. So I think a smooth call is definitely in order.
However, Garrett,
of course,
he need help.
The worst of it at the moment. And we'll stay with the worst of it.
Going to lose a big one now on that river.
Yeah, that doesn't complete any straights. Obviously, there were no flushes available.
Stein going to likely overbet here. I think Stein's going to go about 450.
I think he might be targeting a lesser holding and go smaller, more like in the 240 range. Oh, he just rips.
No, I think Stein went about 450 and
okay.
Garrett ripped, I believe.
Oh, all right.
I could be wrong.
Maybe you just called.
If he went 450 exactly, I'm
420.
420,
Yeah,
425. I mean,
yeah, nice play there by
very
Stein.
very nicely played by Stein. I like the overbet.
Yep.
And I think it was a great spot.
Thought he might target a
I think
smaller.
Hey, buddy,
holding.
I'm just gonna say I think we're locked in. I think I'm locked in. I said he might go 450 here. He goes 420, 425. I mean,
You had your man measured.
I did punt a bunch of money to him the other day.
So he's playing with your money?
This is actually a bit of my money. It's actually a bit of Sam's money from the stream last week as well. Stein winning a huge pot against our friend Sam. I believe the biggest pot played on the Red Star stream ever.
How big was that pot?
I don't want to say numbers, but something around 7,000.
It's a fairly large pot in a.
And they won 3 games.
Yeah.
Very hard to win, roughly 7 buy-ins.
8 million buy-ins by my math.
Yeah, seven max buy-ins in that game is very large.
But that's the kind of action you sometimes get down here in Texas. We're just
welcome
here.
to Red Star Card Room here in Austin, Texas.
That's right.
Come on down. I know that you guys are in the chat watching the stream right now, as you do week by week, every Wednesday, every Sunday. You guys are here. So you know what the action is about. For those of you that are new, however, why don't you go hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel. I will remind you, it is free to do that. BP just gonna rip it like an oil spill right here. It's also free to like the stream every time. It really helps us. With the YouTube algorithm. Man, that's a lot of hard words, man. BP probably going to take this down if he can get through Professor in there. He does. Excuse me. And flat white. Ace King going to be good. Gets rid of his knit button.
Yeah, those red buttons on the table are the knit buttons.
Can we slow roll each other tonight?
Here, previously of the yellow variety. Now we have some red ones here.
10K or more, 2K or less, anything in the
And we are just
meantime,
getting kicked off here pretty early on here at about, what, 5, 6 hands, 7 hands in maybe? What is that?
Yeah, this is
say?
hand number 8 right here. So we have
for this stream.
Tuition Dan in the 1 seat with a button. Professor in the 3 seat with a button. Flat White in the 5 seat with a button. Those are the only 3 remaining nit buttons. The 7 deuce game is in effect. And what a spot for Tuition Dan to wake up with it right now on the button. Also has a nit button, and this may work. BP going to play some defense right now. So Tuition Dan heads up against BP. 7 deuce of diamonds versus ace 9 off. The ace of diamonds. Uh-oh. Both players flopping a pair.
Yeah, when you connect with a 7 deuce, you're likely, even just with a shred of equity, you're going to want to continue that because
He raised
that's what we're
pre-flop
trying. That's
in
what we're
position.
trying to go for.
Absolutely.
I don't think he's going to shake him just yet.
Yeah, BP, though, just ripping it over the $60 bet from Dan. So now Dan with a mighty big decision. Does he believe BP here?
How big was that raise? It wasn't too much, but it was pretty much Dan's stack,
bet
I think.
60,
So.
and BP, he has less.
Does he want to gamble? Are we going to see a little gamble?
I think we might see some gamble here.
Is the tuition money going in?
I think Tuition Dan may be asking for you guys to donate to his GoFundMe to pay for the summer classes that he's going to be in.
We can see from the graphics that his 5 outs are in fact clean.
All of them clean, all of them live.
Although
But
any ace would shut him out of this one.
yeah, any ace kills him.
And he's not in a great
And if-
spot here
and
with
if
just
an-
19%.
If a 9 happened to come on the turn, Dan loses his 7 outs and would be down to just 2 twos as well. Thinking it through, I think he's going to make this call.
I don't know. I'm not sure that he just wants to gas it off here.
I think he wants to gamble.
See.
I think he wants to gamble.
We shall see. It's early in the stream. It's only a few $100.
His name is Tuition Dan guy. Come on. What's he here to do? He's here to pay for college. He's getting an education.
I mean,
What better way to get an education than through
Learning how to
the-
lose with 7
through
deuce?
the experience of losing big pots in poker games? That's it.
a lot can be learned at the poker table. A lot of psychology.
He lays it down. Correct laydown.
That was my inkling.
Yeah, I mean, 7 deuce is pretty soft to go with there, but
What's the bounty on the 7 deuce here? Do we know?
it is
20,
$25 per player.
25
So
American. So that's like 175.
175 currently from the other 7 players at the table. That 4 seat will be filled, excuse me, and that will become $200 should any player win that 7 deuce bounty.
You see how quick I did that math? 25 times
I'm
7?
impressed.
Like, that's pretty impressive, right?
I'm
You know?
impressed.
I'm like a human calculator. I'm no Mahesh, another Austin legend. That guy is the human calculator.
Don't get too far ahead of yourself now. I feel like you're gassing yourself up a little too much.
It's early in the night. Like to get off the ground here with a good feeling. I know there's probably going to be plenty of banter and maybe even some side bets on some hands. I just delivered a little Plucker's medium buffalo tenders here to the commentary booth. They were delicious. Ready for Pluckers to send over some freebies.
Yeah, I can't wait for that sponsorship money. It's going to be nice.
Oh, we will be raking it in. I mean, it's probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm sure. Jack 10, deuce, flop, all diamonds. Flat white does hold the 4 of diamonds, going to bet, and that's going to get it done. Sam with 6-5 of clubs is not going to be able to call
No, that's a full.
any amount on,
That's a full whiff.
on that flop.
That is a full whiff.
Man, I'm just gonna let you guys know in the chat, and all of you watching right now. My name's Cameron Mixon. I'm in the booth with you pretty much every stream, and you may or may not know that my partner tonight, Reckless Ron, we've done a few streams together, and he's one of the best in the business, but we haven't gotten to do a stream together in a few months. It was at least December or November the last time we did, and I've really missed it. So I'm gonna enjoy this. I'm gonna get to needle you a little bit, talk a little smack, not just to you but to these players. All of these guys very comfortable, play with each other a few times a week. Lots of them play together on our stream weekly. So very.
Yeah, Professor, Tuition Dan, both regulars.
Sam, regular, flat white,
Garrett,
been here
G Money
multiple times. BP, back again. Andrew Stein, another one of those guys that's regular. Paul in the 8 has been playing a lot recently, and yeah, Garrett holding it down.
Do we know what the BP stands for? Is it perhaps bomb pot? British Petroleum? Do you have any ideas here?
I already did the BP joke right there, but no, it is his initials.
You can leave it in there if you want.
I'm not sure if I should just blast him on air.
Fair point.
If he
Fair
wants to go,
fair
He
point.
wants to go by BP. But,
Yeah, if anybody wants his address, definitely message us on the Instagram.
if
We would
if
never
you really want to know what his name
we would
is,
never share personal data.
I'll give it away for $250 though, easily. Like $240 even.
I mean, between that and the sponsorship money, we are going to be
We're about to be
rolling in
We're
it.
about to
I
be
mean,
rolling, buddy. Hiker Tell Heaven in the chat. Good to see you.
I don't know if you remember the movie Blow, where he's like, I don't know where to put this money. I have so much of it. Did you try the bedroom? Did you try the closet? Like, that's kind of how we are back here in the commentary booth.
Oh yeah, because of all of our sponsorship money. Professor getting it in with Ace King. Can't wait for the sponsorships. Uh-oh, Papa P. Does he want to go for it? Would be an incredible spot. He lays it.
He wanted
he's
to. You
gonna
can see
lay it down.
You can see the little glint in his eyes with the
He's like-
7-deuce suited and that sweet 7-deuce bounty money on the line. Oh, so tempting.
Sam's gonna gamble with the 9-6. Might as well have gotten in there with the 7-deuce. Why not? An extra 175. Here comes the 7-deuce.
7-deuce would be better here probably than 9-6.
Would be doing about
bounty
the same.
equity.
It'd be doing about the same equity wise,
and the
it was clubs, yeah. Of course.
Yeah, I would say
That's incredible.
I would say
I was gonna predict that happening. I was literally going to predict
we have a straight
that
flush draw
happening.
here. That would be sick.
Ooh, the flush comes in. Sam gonna get there with the flush.
Sneaky with
However,
backdoor
Papa
hearts.
P still hands against his head, tears flowing down his face, wondering why in the world he folded the 7-deuce. He knew it was going to come out 7-7 deuce on the flop. Just did not trust his gut. Sometimes you have to trust your gut, Ron. Look at that. Sam building a nice stack immediately.
Yeah, off to a very nice start here in our first dozen hands or so.
Still,
Got a glass of wine there in front of him, too. We are sadly lacking for some beverages back here in the
they might have to
commentary
bring us a
booth.
bottle of wine.
Yeah, that is.
Where's our bottle?
Where is it? We have some bottled waters, a soda.
Soda pop. Hand number 12.
Keep one full, keep two call, keep three full, keep five full. Keep 6 with 47 full. Keep 8 full, keep 9 full.
Not so sure. You get basically 3 to 1 with an extra 100.
BP raising it up to 40. Sam looks to make the call. He's off to that hot start, feeling it a little bit.
Sam
Has an
doesn't-
ace.
Sam plays a lot of hands, for
Ha-
one. BP raising the button, which is very valid with a suited queen here. But Sam flopping top pair has BP in very rough shape. Sam just rips it against BP. BP with about 440 behind.
Yeah, this should be a fairly quick fold here. I would think maybe saving a little bit of face, but we'll let it go.
I'll go 500 more. Okay.
Keep 3 added on 500.
Sam staying hot. Good to be back in the booth with you, Cameron Mixon.
Absolutely.
Like
I
you
think
said.
I think the fans, the chat pros, the fans, the viewers, they really missed having Reckless Ron in the booth, on the mic, calling the shots. They got tired a little bit of hearing me.
Buddy, I get it everywhere I go. I can't walk through downtown Austin without being asked if I
Signing
might
autographs.
be the voice behind the second
I-
chair at Red Star.
I
Like,
believe it. I know you've signed the head of a baby. I know you've signed
careful where you take this.
an elderly man's walking cane. And I also know that you have perhaps signed a pair of shoes that may or may not have been on the person's feet at the time. Could have been in the basket right here at Red Star when he was playing on the stream.
Boy, reaching a bit to work that one in, however, a rather
In-
amusing moment from a recent stream.
An inside joke, perhaps, but it had to be there.
All right, so we will re-tee it up here. 1-3-10.
No limit Holdem. Each player receiving 2 cards face down that they will play. 1 round of betting prior to seeing 3 face-up cards on the board, which we call the flop. Another round of betting will resume after that, unto which we will see a turn card face up on the board. 4 cards on the board at that point. Those are the community cards. Another round of betting will resume. The river will come out face up on the board. 5 cards on the board, trying to make the best 5-card hand, Ron. That's the name of the game in Texas Hold'em. Here we go. Ace, queen, deuce, all spades. Sam with ace, king, running hot, flopping top here. Papa P, no spade in his hand, but that is not going to slow him down from calling Sam's bet. Papa P in rough shape, needs a queen or a 9. He's dead. This would be a genius check if Sam can find it. However, that's not really Sam's MO. His MO is to just fire away. Papa P, 338 behind, facing a 175 bet. He's going to ship it.
He
I
does
thought this might come.
not believe there's an ace there, but
Absolutely
he's
not.
about to get the bad news that he is
Yeah.
dead.
Bad news bears. Sam pushes some chips forward. Going to turn over the ace. Win this pot. It's going to be the biggest pot of the night so far.
Probably already there, right? I have to hit a boat.
$1,200 pot or so.
Okay. Okay, fold? Is that what you said?
You have to call. He's not dead.
No, I'm not drawing dead. I have 2 outs.
Two? I'm supposed to bring him in.
Okay, there we go. Oh, you have to show them?
Yeah.
Oh,
They're all in. No one's mad at you.
4 clubs, inconsequential.
oh no, I don't. Yeah, never mind. I don't have the outs.
He has 2 outs.
I'm good at this game, damn it.
We did say you would get some 50-cent vocabulary words here tonight. Inconsequential. That is a especially big one for Cam.
Yeah, that's a lot of syllables, buddy.
I mean, you pronounced it correctly too. I mean, that was really impressive. Again, for you specifically. There's a big sigh there from my esteemed partner, Cam. Like I said, I missed you. And we have been away from each other on the stream due to some travel. Went to Biloxi, played a little bit of poker here and there. I was doing some traveling. I believe you were doing a little bit of traveling as well, some family stuff and whatnot. And
Did do some traveling. Came out with a funny story, and also, found out.
Don't give away the chips, Sam.
I'm pretty sure that I already really didn't love the ocean personally. It's just not my thing. More of a mountains type of guy. But yeah,
forgot his Dramamine, I believe, is where he is about to head with this story.
No, I took some Dramamine.
Oh, you did?
But I did.
To no luck?
However, I believe that
The
being
Gulf of America?
being on a boat
The Gulf of Mexico?
is
Got you?
very much not for me if it has anything to do with the ocean.
Yeah. We need a bigger boat, as they say in Jaws.
Seen a flop 3 ways. Sam with a very nice suited hand, 10-9 of diamonds.
Does connect a little here, too.
Yeah, he flops top pair, backdoor diamonds, backdoor straight draw. Professor with a pair of 7s. Does he want to get a little bit frisky? Flat white does hold the ace of hearts. Yeah, Professor does want to get a little bit frisky, as
A non-believer at the moment.
these guys are going to have to start believing Sam at some point. Queen of clubs.
I could slow the action down a titch here.
I don't think it will at all. I think that Sam will still try and go for all of it here. Oh,
Reckless Ron.
color me surprised.
Reckless Ron knows.
Wow, Sam setting the trap here, letting Professor do this, do
Interesting.
the dirty work.
Interesting here.
Sam not going anywhere.
Maybe does not know that his 7 is a bluff here. Might actually think it's good. I agree. I
Professor-
don't think that Sam is going to be finding a fold here.
Professor very aware his 7 is potentially a bluff.
Yes. No,
Against
Fully-
any other player at the table, he would know for a fact it was a bluff. However, against Sam, it's only a potential. It's about 70-30 in Professor's mind that,
Yeah,
that Sam could have a 10 or a queen.
sure. And plenty of draws available,
Here's a
too.
raise incoming. Let's go.
Oh.
Sam says, I'm going to put you to the test.
You don't
Very nice play by Sam. Sam came
well
to
read
play tonight.
Well,
he really came
absolutely,
to play tonight.
Absolutely well read there.
Make it 600, Professor. How's that feel? Back at you.
I'm impressed by him properly assessing that situation, inducing a bluff from a worst hand.
And it's going to get Professor to lay it down.
Yeah, and so he's going to deny that equity.
Wow, Professor with the little bit of a perplexed look.
Yeah,
The eye squint and mouth,
strong play there. Strong play.
Very.
Really had his opponent measured, and you know, I don't hate Professor trying to go for it there. There's definitely some draws available, and
Can't blame
it's
him
hard
at
to
all.
make a pair.
Can't blame him at all. It is very hard to make a pair in poker. This is the second Nick game of the evening.
Is it already the second?
It is the second. I don't even think we caught who lost the first Nick game. We got distracted talking about chicken tenders and
Cruises and
yeah. I mean, who knows
Gulf of
what
Mexico
else? Stein
and-
waking up with Ace Queen. Papa P gonna lay down the 4 deuce.
the fact that we need a
Dramamine.
beer delivery here. Tried to get a couple to-go margaritas from Pluckers. They said no. I thought the laws had changed after COVID and to-go alcohol was still a thing, but apparently, I don't know, Obama, Trump, who should I blame?
I would say
Blame it on the rain?
Yeah, I go on
I was gonna come up with something really witty, but you interrupted me, so never mind. Tuition Dan gonna flop a set of 6s here. Stein with draw to the nuts. Looking for a king to hit
That's
Broadway.
probably a top pair as well, so
This
there could
get
be a little bit of
dicey.
collision, yeah.
Stein holding
Especially with
the
that
ace of spades.
Yeah, that's a very, very key card here. Nobody likes to give up a gutter ball with 2 overs while they're also holding a nut draw. That is not fun.
So Stein bets 80. Tuition Dan looks like he is ripping it all in.
Yeah, he wants to go ahead and
300. The new
deny
max
equity to
price.
any spade draws and get rid of that knit button and just
Yeah.
take down the pot in general. I mean,
Professor out of the way already.
he's not super deep in this particular spot.
Stein making the call pretty quickly after he already invested the 80.
Yeah, not
Knowing
surprised
that
there.
he is likely behind, however, about 220 for him to call and win 800.
That's a
Three
good
hearts.
card for Tuition Dan. And another good card for Tuition Dan.
Tuition Dan gonna take this pot down, $761.
Stein is left with top, and the tantalizing 4 to the royal flush, I believe. Tantalizing another 50-cent word.
It was only 3 to the royal.
Actually,
Otherwise, he would have had a.
That might only be like a 25-cent word, but we're gonna try to work in some of the big words here, get you all educated in all the poker spots, the lingo.
Don't worry. Throughout the night, we'll hear all your noises and onomatopoeias and
Oh my God!
whatever.
Please stop. I'm a pretty good speller, and I don't even think I could spell that.
The funny thing is Stein saw it and I didn't.
I'll side bet you a steak dinner that you can't either.
I wouldn't. I don't think that's a good bet for you.
I don't think it's a good bet for you. If you could correctly spell onomatopoeia, I will happily buy you some Sizzler.
I'm not gonna embarrass myself on the mic right now. My mom's listening.
It's funny that you say you're not going to embarrass yourself.
Dude, those are fighting words, man. Calm down.
We do need a steak dinner bet at least at some point tonight. We have to find something good, like
Okay.
maybe a race that we gamble on. I don't know.
I'll bet you.
Maybe a
that-
flush draw. I haven't hit a flush draw in 13 years,
Do you think
as it
that-
turns out.
Do you think that anybody in this game will leave? Ever? I know you. I'll bet you that.
I'll take mine off the balance.
I'll bet you.
Wow, That's compelling. real,
Well,
real big.
I
real
wouldn't.
big
I wouldn't want to
commentary
leave.
going on
I wouldn't
here.
want to leave.
I'll
If
bet
I was
you
sitting here. No, no. But
There will be some dead air.
I'll just say that I think somebody will leave.
I think I might leave this commentary booth right now. And that's gonna be a minus 210 favorite.
You're not good at math either, are you?
Make that a minus 900.
Wow. You doing 80? Okay. Not yet. Not today. I get a stack. I will.
I bet he'll do 160 if you do.
I know.
No
I
one
can get
else
it
can
like
think of
40.
that.
Somewhere in this. It starts with a 2. I'll give that.
And for the record, Ron, you spell it onomatopoeia. ONOMONOPIA. Onomatopoeia. Professor with Jack 10 on the button. I didn't want to give Ron the satisfaction of losing that bet, but it's a pretty easy word to spell, actually. Sounds hard. If you have the education that Ron does. That old Michigan University. That old Michigan State. Old Detroit boy, loves the Red Wings. They suck, by the way. Don't listen to all the hoopla. Go Stars. Sam, Jack 5 of clubs. Professor did raise it to 175 with his knit button, likely to get rid of it now, which he does.
Yeah.
Jack 5 of clubs.
Really? I Jack 5. Jack 2? Jack 5. Oh, wasn't blocking it.
BP does have that kind of rock star vibe. Here we go. Cumulative winnings. Sam up 1480. Tuition Dan up 262. Stein up 227. BP up a whole $32. Professor down 750. Garrett down 6. Papa P down 560. Just getting back in here into the live chat. Hiker Tell Heaven correctly spelling onomatopoeia. See, I thought that Ron said onomatopoeia, you know, so he told me the wrong word. It's kind of his fault, to be honest. Sam and Professor, ace deuce versus ace 3. 42 outs for Sam, most of them to chop, except for that one. Professor in rough shape now. Professor going to be all in. Sam, 2 pair. We have a new entry into the stream here. Sir Chase. Oh my goodness, Professor about to hate his absolute life right now. Drawing practically dead. Only 2 threes remain for him to win this pot. And that is not one of them. Sam takes a big one down. Another $1,300 pot right here. Professor swats the air a little bit. Grabs his bag. I think that's it for him. So we say goodbye to Professor. And we welcome Chase into the 4 seat. How's it going? 702. Cat plays in the chat as well. 37 viewers at the moment. It's only 8 o'clock here in Austin, Texas. We just got started streaming a little under an hour ago. We're a little bit late tonight. A problem from the very beginning that we corrected and resurrected before the stream even got started. Bit of troubleshooting, but a very nice job from the production team tonight. A lot of extra work. Sometimes it happens. Here we are on hand. Number 21.
I'll just see how they go for like a couple of hands. If they're lucky.
I mean, I think yours are the lucky ones.
I do have to say a shout out and a big welcome back as I'm reading through the chat to Full Gov Name, a chat legend. The last time I recall him supporting Flat White, who does a good job of bringing a lot of fans and viewers to the stream. But welcome back. Let me know in the chat where you guys are watching from. Sam just getting a walk? Is that what I'm seeing right now? No, that's incorrect. Flat White did straddle the 20. Chase not in the game yet as they finish out this knit game. Sam flopping another ace. Sam, pretty common theme that we have seen tonight. Has an ace, flops an ace. And he's going to take that pot down. Sam, from the rip right now, in for 1K, I believe, on the night. building a mountain of chips, sitting on over $3,000 right there in Red Star chips. The blue chips you see worth $1, the red chips you see worth $5 a piece, green chips worth $25 a piece, and the black chips each worth a Benjamin, that is $100 a piece. We may even see some lavender chips, aka the nerds, each of which would be worth $500. That may happen a little later in the stream. We'll find out. Depends how the action goes, how these guys are feeling, if they're going to add on. The pots could get big. They've already been big. They could get bigger. Sam with the 8-7 of spades bumps it up, $50. BP, however, sees his ace, elects to get it all in. $430. Sam already in for $50. About $380 for him to make the call here. Does have just 8 high. It is suited, however. Does Sam want to make the gamble? Looks like he has folded. Let's BP take that one down. Good enough for BP to get rid of his nit button.
You're not supposed to show flop.
You're not supposed to do that. I gave what the customers want. No one said it. No, it was good. You didn't do it very well.
Trusting the glasses. No, I should have.
I would have been screwed. It was, more perilous than I knew.
Alright, it's 10-20.
Sam with 6-3 offsuit. Does make the call. Flat white bumps it up $100 with King 8 of clubs. Very much like this hand and using it as a raise there, as a squeeze rather. Stein comes along from the straddle with Queen Jack offsuit, and Sam not gonna fold. Love it. Here we go. 3 ways. $310 in the middle. Jack 10 4. 1 club. Flat white does make the check. Stein with top pair. Gonna go big. Goes 250 into 310. Sam lays it down. Flat white. Lets it go quickly as well. So a good start for our friend Stein in the 7 seat on tonight's stream. It would appear that Garrett in the 9 seat lost the nit game. The second nit game of the night. 120 going into the middle for a splash pot. $20 going to our dealer. That's $140 total coming out of Garrett's stack. Chase will not be eligible to win this pot, and he will be dealt in next hand, and we will welcome him into the game. It does go $10 straddle, $20 straddle from Papa P. Garrett does put the $40 straddle on.
Oh, this is the.
Tuition Dan folds the Jack 10.
Oh, that's messed up. So all the tuition's already paid for. I'm saying you may want to take out.
Sam with 10-6 off.
So it'll be student loan day.
Grabs some black chips. Yeah, how about 250 bucks? I've got 10 high. Love it. Sam is a legend. Flat white folds. BP also with 10 high folds. Stein with ace high folds. Papa P with 9 high folds. Garrett folds as well. Sam picks up splash pot money plus $74 from the blinds and straddles. It's $194 total. With just 10 high. And if you're watching right now saying, I can come on the stream, I can definitely play poker and beat these guys, please be our guest. We would love to have you. I want to see you beat these guys. Trust me. Trying to get new faces on here that are crushing souls left and right. I want to see people win big pots, make action, have fun, and play on the Red Star stream. So come on down. Hand 26 of the night. Chase, very first hand picking up Queen 10 of diamonds. Bumps it up to $30 over the $10 straddle. And it's going to fold back to Papa P, who makes the call with the suited 6 deuce of the club variety. Deuce in the window, 7 high flop. No diamonds. Papa P checks. Huge favorite in this hand right now. Chase going to bet $30. Just a half pot bet. Papa P with just bottom pair does elect to raise. Doesn't want to see any more cards. Makes it 85, and that is going to allow Chase to fold. Nicely done by Papa P there with just bottom pair.
Reckless Ron rejoining the booth here. Happy to be joined by Cameron Mixon. I walked in, and I can tell you, it smells like buffalo wings in here.
Here we see cumulative winnings. Sam up $2,000 already early in the stream. Stein up over 400. Dan up 250.
Yes,
So we move on to hand 27.
Sam making quick work here in this first hour of the stream.
Sure. Well, he commentates sometimes, like later on in the stream, so he may commentate.
See, during my brief absence, that the 4 seat has been filled.
We got, no, it's a fold. We got 2 live streams on.
Oh, raises. 4 fold, 5 fold, 6 fold, 7 fold.
$91 in this pot, going to a flop. King Queen versus 6-7. And the 7 is going to outflop the King Queen. We'll see how this plays out.
Sam with the King Queen, still 2 overs on the Jack high flop. Does hold the Queen of Spades as well in his hand. Goes $60 here. Papa P not going to be folding middle pair. Nine of Spades, a very bad card for Papa P. Sam picking up infinity outs now. And you can see the equities on the left side of your screen next to their names. Sam, about a 40% chance to win this hand, and he might just take it down with a bet right here.
I don't know. I feel like this might get called.
I don't think it gets called when we just have a 7 and no spade. However, Papa P was wrong last time. I don't think he wants to be wrong again, Ron. There's the laydown.
Cuts it out and then folds.
Look at this mound of chips that Sam has.
It's funny you say that because
Just about an hour into the stream.
I was just thinking that as we panned to that shot from that corner of the room, and
that is a stack.
he has got it working so far tonight. Good on him. Always nice to run well.
Stein waking up with pocket tens on the button. Papa P folds the old Doyle 10 deuce, so 1 10 gone there. I think that raise from Stein will just take it down.
Playing a little 1-3-10 here at Red Star Card Club, 183 and Burnett Road, just south of the Domain here in Austin, Texas. Happy you are joining us. Looks like about 35, 38 I saw earlier. People joining us to watch. This stream's still in its infancy for sure. I've been going for a few months now. I've had the pleasure of doing maybe a half dozen or so streams with you. I know you've had some other guest commentators in here. Dirty Dan, a local Austin legend.
Had a few.
Might be tuning
guests.
in.
Garrett in the 9C has joined me. Lateralis has joined me before.
I think Stein joined you.
Stein,
Yep,
making this call with the pocket eights, has joined me.
Ochos. Let's see how this goes.
Professor who left us prematurely.
Did you have some inside knowledge that Professor was leaving, and were you trying to set me up on a known bet? Because that would be a little dirty of you, sir.
Absolutely not.
Because while I will I mean, if you need a steak that bad, I'll buy you a steak. I just think we need to find something
Absolutely
more
not.
creative. I know you didn't.
10, 8, 7. Set for the Stein Master. Flat white, 2 overs. Does check to Stein. Against these two players on a 10-8-7 board seems like a standard bet. Goes 100 into 124.
Do we have strings being pulled for that 3 seat that the Professor has vacated? Or are we...
Not quite sure about that.
We might have an open seat if anybody is in the area. I don't know how the wait list looks, but happy to have someone join. Fun game here.
Regardless, it's going to get filled.
It's not a very connected or like flush heavy board or anything. Come on, bro.
That's not a question.
You think I can read?
As a last resort, it's possible that maybe I'll come out of the booth. We'll just see how things go. Might have somebody on the way. We shall see.
Maybe go slightly too high.
The gamble in him is, I have 6-9.
Yeah.
You got you flopped.
No one's raised yet.
Folds to Garrett on the button. Sam away from the table. Seems like a reasonable time for us to put in a raise when we don't have any hand. Tuition Dan rips it with King, Queen of clubs, though. Garrett now with King high. everybody else out of the pot. Garrett has invested $75, has 361 behind, according to the graphic. Tuition Dan covers him by about $300. Doing a little bit of inventory here. Knows that King High is likely not doing too well. Really ever, but more so in this particular spot. Tuition Dan not likely to just be bluffing with air here. And Garrett lays it down. So Tuition Dan going to show his hand, get rid of his nip button. As we see Flat White in the background opening up another bottle of the Vino.
Well played by Tuition Dan there. Just go ahead. Let's rip it. Let's get rid of that.
Yeah, get rid of your nip button with King Queen.
Let's take away the risk of having to pay a $140 bounty.
Absolutely, and we have plenty of equity when we do get called, likely. Not always, but there's a good chance if we do get called that we will be, even when dominated, not in absolutely the worst shape ever. But I'm not super comfortable with it when we get called either.
No, I actually ran into a spot last night where I had King Queen suited and the big blind had aces. I was able to fortunately navigate out of that without too much damage, but that is certainly a bummer when you run into the 1, 2, 3 hands that really have you in a bad way.
Yeah, absolutely. Papa P ripping it here. 4-4. $356. Got Garrett to fold the pocket twos. It's going to fold back around to BP, who made the call for $10 with Queen 10 of spades. Asking for a count. It's less than your stack. And you will have about $130 behind should you make the call and lose. Should you make the call and win, we're looking at about a $750 pot going our way. Does decide to lay it down. BP going to see the fours and wish he had gambled. Little head nod saying, all right.
Fair play. Fair play in the net game for sure.
Fair play. At least it wasn't, Jack 9. Something that we had dominated. Queen 9. Something like that.
The wine helps with dry mouth.
Yeah. Does it? I think it does the opposite.
Especially this one. This one, dry mouth real quick. It's actually dry.
Cat plays in the chat asking if she can come play. Yes, absolutely. Seat open. Absolutely reserve it for you.
Daniel's not here, so I'm not going to call him much.
Yeah.
He can never avoid.
Allegedly promising to bring good vibes and chaos. And we love both of those things.
Papa P with the pocket fours. Garrett ripping. Ace-5 of hearts. All in $361. Papa P going to have a decision when it's back to him. Makes the call. Quick call. So we have Ace-5 of hearts versus the pocket fours of Papa P. Papa P in the lead right now. Garrett, though, with 2 overs, $736 in the pot.
Racing.
King, deuce. No help for Garrett yet. The turn, however, bringing a very nice-looking ace of diamonds. Papa P needs a 4 and does not come. Garrett going to take that one down, get rid of his knit button, and now be sitting on a $736 pot. Stack, excuse me. Classic flip between the Ace 5 and the Pocket 4s, says Marco Rometto in the chat. Thank you for joining us, buddy. Good to see you. Four knit buttons remaining. I believe Sam, Chase, Flat White, and BP all have one here in a row. Sam is not worried about losing a knit game, I'll tell you that much.
No, he's quite happy to get after it. Love to see it.
Yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it. He's very happy to get after it, but also he's built up a stack now that should he want to relax and not necessarily find a hand in the meantime, he has the chips that he could afford to pay the knit tax. Papa P with Ace Queen. Garrett, Queen 7 of Hearts. Both limping in for the $10. Sam, 8 deuce of clubs, makes it $100. Papa P now.
No hesitation there with the 8 deuce, like you said. Certainly not afraid to put those chips to work. Certainly not afraid to get after it.
He wants to do it. Oh, he wants to so bad. It pains him.
Just walking away from $100. Does he want to pay a bit more?
Does he want to pay $400? Oh my God, he's gonna make the call. He just grabbed the chips, Ron. Here they go.
They might go back in the stack, but you're right. I think
they're going in the middle.
He wants to. I think he's gonna pull it back.
I think they're going in the middle. We couldn't hear the table banter there.
Yeah. I had a feeling that was the. He had it locked and loaded. Could not pull the trigger. 8 deuce, just a bit too weak. But definitely wanted to play. Respect the gamble for sure.
Yeah, Marco, you know where to find me, buddy. Get at me. We'll get you on a game soon. Let me know. Whenever you're free, we're on Wednesday nights. Sundays as well. Garrett calling with the pocket deuces. Sam looks like he's a little upset that he folded right there. When we just saw that camera view of him right there, it's like, not happy that I had to fold. Chase coming along with the King Jack of Spades. BP with the 10-9 offsuit. Papa P 9-6 offsuit.
I mean, he's running hot. He's still has, what, 40-ish% equity against that Ace King or Ace Queen.
Not doing too bad. Garrett flopping a set of deuces here. And Chase with top pair. Things could get spicy.
Yeah, I see this escalating.
Yeah, I think Garrett gonna bet. No way Chase will fold. BP out of the way. Papa P going to get out of the way.
A jack of hearts on the turn would be disaster.
Great shape. Oh my God.
Quads.
How about Quadzilla right here? There you go, Garrett. That's your new stream nickname, Quadzilla. How about that?
I was thinking he might go ahead and check this here.
It's a nice check, but Chase not going to fall for it. Quickly checking back.
Interesting. He's looking to just keep this pot small.
With King Jack.
Garrett's probably going to go for something here. How much?
Overbet for sure. Targeting exactly what Chase has. $200 is the asking price.
Sure, and represent that maybe you had those missed clubs.
Yeah, very good river to
What's up?
go big here like this.
He does not have missed clubs. He
Yeah,
has,
he has made quads.
just the
Just-
four deuces.
Just four of a kind.
Hard to do.
It's
in
hard
Texas
to make.
Hold'em.
It's hard to make a single pair in Texas Hold'em reckless run, but making four of a kind is at least 4 times as hard theoretically. There's the call by Chase. Chase gonna see the bad news. $200 extra going Garrett's way.
Yeah, I had a feeling he might find that call there.
Yeah, you can't blame Chase at all with how that hand was played.
No, as played, I think a lot of us are probably going to find that call there.
It is a quote unquote, if you got it, you got it type call. And here's our friend Jacob coming into the 3-seat. Played with Jacob on Sunday. Has played a lot at Red Star, but played the stream Sunday. Had a good time while I was punting money to him. Said, I want to come back. And back he is. This time in the 3-seat, and he will wait for the next, or excuse me, at least for this knit game to be completed before he jumps into the game. It looks like he will be coming in for 1,000 as well. Tuition Dan, pocket fives, Sam with the Jack 6 offsuit. Chase all in, ace deuce. Uh-oh, BP waking up with some kind of hand, putting it all in as well. Ace Jack. We got action. Papa
Yeah.
P, 10-8 suited. Not quite good enough. Garrett out of the way.
Chase fairly short here, has the knit button.
Yeah, can't blame Chase for doing this with practically any ace in this spot. BP obviously isolating with the much better ace. If Tuition Dan can suss this out and make this call with the pocket fives, he will be in great shape in this pot. Pocket fives.
Yeah, a couple
Do
aces
not-
already burned, a couple jacks already burned. The pocket fives
Yeah,
would be
absolutely, but the pocket
in a pretty
fives,
nice spot.
They just do not feel comfortable, however, right now, Reckless Ron. I would not be surprised to see these go into the muck, which they do. Sam with Jack 6 off. Not going to be calling $464, I don't imagine. There's the fold. So we have ace deuce versus ace jack. BP in great shape to stack Chase very early on in the stream for our friend Chase.
Kind of feel the deuce coming. I really do. Might be a jack as well, but
Did see
I feel the deuce coming.
We did see 4 deuces in the last hand.
Okay, that is a bit of help there with the deuce.
Could find a 3 now. Still a 3 or a deuce.
Does not come.
Ace jack going to remain the best hand. BP going to take that one down. Great shot right there from the guys in the studio. Not just of the Red Star chips, but those shiny.
Do you say that's bedazzled? Is that a bedazzled shirt?
I don't think so. I think that might be designer. That's like Da Vinci. That's, I mean,
It's a hell of a shirt. Attention grabber. For sure.
two knit buttons still remain.
We see the lovely Laura
3 knit buttons, excuse me.
coming in to change out some cash for chips.
Turn those papers into plastics, please. Wasn't a recycling joke for you nerds out there. That was just dollar bills.
Nine's going to open it up here with a knit button sitting in front of him there, flat white, not jack white.
Yeah, not to be confused. Actually, BP does have a little bit of a jack white vibe to him, perhaps. Flat white, not so much. Sam coming along with the Octocrab. Here we go, 8-3 offsuit. Octocrab.
Sam says, I'm your Huckleberry. I'll give you a little gamble here. Let's see what we can do. And wow, look at that. Sam just not
It's not
slowing
fair.
up.
Yeah, it's not fair. Does check it over to flat white.
I have a feeling he's about to
Flat white
get a check raise thrown
Flat
at
white
him
responds with a $100 bet into 164. Now Sam going to
here. He's gonna slow play a bit here.
let him do his thing. 4 clubs, not going to change much.
Now, does open a few extra outs there with the queen or the 4 also being an out.
Oh no, Sam getting rivered here. He knows it's bad for him. Not gonna slow him down.
I think he's just going to shrug and call here.
Yeah. Flat white. Calling the $400 bet. The over bet $400.
Nice
winning
pickup.
a $1,200 pot.
Yeah,
and
very
getting
nice
rid of-
pickup.
rid of
Very,
his
very
debt
nice
button.
pickup. Did not hesitate. Felt
Yeah, he said
very
well,
comfortable.
If you got it, you got it. Another one of those situations that we just talked about. Yeah, Sam regretting not coming with the check raise on the flop. Maybe thinking that if flat white had a queen, he's going to bet the turn also. So that's why we see Sam make that check. But
Bottom 2 pair is quite a vulnerable hand as we see there.
as we see there. So if you in the chat right now are watching and you've been losing in tournaments or in cash games with similar hands, let it be a lesson that you don't need to necessarily try and always trap your opponents, try and always slow play your hands. Maybe, just maybe, there's merit to fast playing your hands and putting in the raises and trying to take down pots, even though they aren't necessarily as large as they could be.
Yeah,
If we trapped.
There is some.
Some merit, perhaps. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm getting at.
That was exactly my point. I tend to fast play bottom 2 pair and Holdem.
Buddy, I don't know the last time I flopped bottom 2 pair and Holdem, but if I did, I would definitely fast play it. Here we go. Papa P bumps it up with the 7 deuce. Garrett making the call, Jack 10 of clubs. Sam coming along, because why not, with 8 high. Flat white with King 9 of hearts. Comes 4 deuce deuce. Pretty good for Papa P.
7 deuce.
Everybody at the table better get ready with a $25 chip.
Papa P will be glad
Just a
to
little.
collect those bounties. He is going to go ahead and bet. Not too big. He's
No, he
just
goes
going to
75 into 250.
And I
so.
think that's about where I would be
I like
targeting.
the sizing. I like the sizing. It's just nobody has anything.
Yeah,
That's never stopped Sam though. Here we go. Bumps it up, which is music to Papa P's ears. Papa P and Sam going to battle a bit tonight, it seems, as we've only been playing for about an hour and a half, and these two have played.
Suspect we just rip it here, right?
Absolutely, we're getting it in.
And that'll probably get a quick fold as Sam was
That
out
ought to
of
get
line.
the job done. Sam's out of line, and with no equity, even with the raise out there, doesn't really make much sense for us to be calling. We don't beat anything.
No, we're just
It's going to
completely
be another-
stonewalled by even a hand as low as 9s if he happens to have a deuce.
300, I believe, for Sam. So his raise, although large, is still enough behind Papa P's stack to make the fold, but he makes the call instead. Here we go.
Well,
Sam going to need runner help.
I was going to say, if this runs out 3-5 or diamond in some fashion, that is certainly going to
Yeah, Papa P.
show the heat check on Mr. Sam.
Oh,
Finds an out.
a 6. Can he find a 6? Does not find a 6. Papa P taking it down, winning a sizable pot. 1360.
You are
plus.
in my head. We were both thinking sizable there.
All right, cranberries. Hey, calm down. Extra $25 from every player at the table for winning with 7 deuce. So $200 extra going Papa P's way.
Do you enjoy playing the 7 deuce game when you're at the table, Cam?
I hate it.
Do you? Legit hate it?
I don't hate it. I mean, I think it drives action. I just not very fortunate with it. Let's just say it's very rare that I'm able to eke out a win when I'm holding the 7 deuce in my hand.
Praying for a 7.
Making the roll that
So I could look at you.
you don't want to get a vote and not be the first one to get the fucking vote.
I used to play in a game that regularly had the 7 deuce game on. However, have not played it in quite some time. I do rather enjoy it. I do think it adds an extra dynamic to it, just an extra calculation. Certainly drives a little bit of action. And if you can get it done with 7 deuce, you deserve a bounty.
I think it's much more respectable that if the 7 deuce game isn't on and you win a hand, you have no reason to play it and you just fight for it. With the 7 deuce, that's the stuff that legends are made of. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Sam's ripped it. Flat white. Lays it down. It's going to get through with Jack high. Flat white with the Queen Jack of hearts. Would have had Sam absolutely dominated.
Like you said, Sam does not make himself a candidate to lose the knit game.
He will have a one day on the stream. He will lose the knit game. It's inevitable. Everybody, it has to happen. No matter how hard you fight for it, whatever, it's going to happen.
You get card dead, you get coolered.
However, Sam will lose it much less frequently than the rest of the population. And that's just the way it is.
Full Gov name in the chat says, I like watching 7 deuce.
Well, that's why we have it on. You know what? We're here for the people. We're here for the chat. We're trying to make good games, build good games with great players, which we have, obviously. 7 deuce driving a lot of action, creating lots of big hands, big pots, and just making fun content for the viewers to watch.
Yep, and 3 blinds at 1-3-10 here all night. The mandatory $10 straddle. There's occasionally some
Hold on
20s
here.
and 40s.
We have something brewing here. A lot of diamonds gone.
Oh, wow.
Stein does lay it down quickly. So Sam going to show so that he can win the extra splash pot money, which I believe this splash pot would have been $140 out there. An extra $20 going to the dealer.
Sam's won every flash bot so far.
Yeah, I've only been.
I heard you done. Probably about 7. Okay, Stein.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, fighting against the side, now. Just as equivalent to
Where Jacob is at right now He could, in theory, in a cash game, buy the button. However, on our graphics software, it's a bit difficult to change the players in the small blind and big blind and get all of that situated. So he's going to help us out and just sit another hand out and let the button pass him and go to chase. So appreciate that, Jacob. Real team player right there. It's the attitude we're looking for on the stream here. Papa P, Jack 9 of diamonds against Tuition Dan with Queen Jack offsuit, Queen of clubs, Jack of hearts. Going to a flop, 120 in the middle, King 7 4, 2 spades. Papa P basically going to be checking practically 100% of the time here, I imagine. And Dan going to be betting just about the same. Papa P does fold the jack high on that king high flop. So now we have Jacob in. Welcome, Jacob.
That was your one chance. You can use me now if you want.
Now I can just overbet bluff.
Yeah, but I mean,
I will not.
the majority, I mean, I've played it for
Could if
10
you
years,
wanted.
so like,
No action.
JC came really late. Yeah, JC's
Never overbetting ever.
Yeah, his streams where he's opening gifts from his table.
Oh, you're fucking around.
38 of you watching live right now on YouTube and hanging out in the chat at Red Star Card Room, live on location from Austin, Texas. And we do have already 13 likes at the moment. So a few of you that are watching right now could easily back out, go in there and hit that like button. Helps out tremendously for our channel. And we do appreciate it. Doesn't cost you anything. Takes about 1.5 seconds to make it happen. Three-way pot. Stein with 6-3, Sam with Queen 9, Jacob coming in his first hand. King 10 flopping.
Probably just bet and take it down here.
Middle pair.
Easy peasy. Welcome to the game, sir.
He flops middle pair that feels like top pair in this spot, right? When you have it on an ace king 4 board, kings just feel like the equivalent of top pair. He does bet and take it down.
I only play for fun. I mean, I knew I never had a chance.
Garrett was like top 100 in the world in Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently. I'm not trolling.
Yeah.
I've been trolling all night. I'm not trolling.
The real thing.
I'm not
Kind of
fucking
cheated
around.
the system.
It was like
I was just asking if you and like Alex cheated your way up there, or
Never played Montreal.
you may not.
I know what it is.
Yeah.
Alex. I mean,
Maraschino,
it's like a
Quadzilla,
pretty
Maraschino.
massively popular league. The guy we were just talking about plays it. Jinx is
Okay. Yeah. There was a time back in school I got locally ranked.
Notice we're not playing bomb pots tonight. Is that the case?
We've pretty much eliminated the bomb pots mostly. It's a little bit...
Grab that guy if you looked at it and played it.
It just gets too messy for the stream. The viewers are... It's hard to keep up with. The players love playing bomb pots. However, it does, in a stream game like this, tend to just slow the game down. That kind of scared me. That was a noise from behind me. Thought it might have been a ghost, but no, it wasn't. It was a person. Yeah, it does tend to just slow the game down a little bit. So players, I think, happy to not have the bomb pots as well. Jacob with another king in his hand. Chase with actual top pair now. Just going to rip it. 251 into 174. Jacob does have backdoor clubs. In a tough spot
Feels
here.
like overbet's just going to get that second pair to fold a high
Yes.
percentage of the time.
Yes.
It's just, especially without any real kicker. I mean, clubs backdoor is nice, but sure, they don't. It doesn't add a
It
ton
could be a
of-
different story if we have King Jack or King Queen for sure, but
right.
King
Then maybe-
King 5 seems like a
Pretty standard
easy
laydown.
candidate to let go of.
play every fucking tournament.
Yes, he loves sports. Have you ever seen him play on cash games? Yeah.
Oh, that is actually
Big sports better.
Nip? Yeah.
No, no,
You
no.
gotta watch out.
Maurice Hawkins. Shout out
And
to
43.
Shout out the Atlanta area.
Sports betting, we're like,
Approaching the 9 o'clock hour, Central Standard Time.
saw that we were just getting yeah.
Apparently it wasn't.
That was a good run.
It was a mutual kind of a thing.
Oh, okay. It looked pretty bad.
So like, they
Flat White gonna get in there with the 9-6.
a home game on Thanksgiving Day.
Garrett with an ace, laying it down. Flat White gonna take that down from the cutoff. Shows the 9-6. We got a good lineup tonight, and here we go with another Nick game. Fourth Nick game of the stream already. The players
Getting after it.
getting after it tonight. I like it.
Love to see it.
I like it. We got a double straddle on from Sam right here. Looks like he's gonna go 25.
Action game here at Red Star. Usually is on these
It always
Wednesday
is.
night.
It always is. Let's not kid ourselves. However,
For sure. For sure. If you're thinking about playing, hit up Cameron
play.
Mixon.
Come play.
Hit up Cameron Mixon on
We are looking for players
his Insta.
each and every day.
He was plays in front of me like this.
Let me know on Instagram.
Although every time I turn it this way, I've got another zip. But I'm like taking a breather for later.
Chase looking to rid himself of his knit button with the ace-10 of clubs. Jacob squirms a bit in his seat, uncomfortable, sixes, but does make the call. We're going to be off to the races here. Sixes slightly ahead. The red sixes against the ace-10 of clubs. Clean flop for sixes. Pretty nice with hearts there. A deuce on the turn is inconsequential. And the Jack River stays clean for Jacob. So in the Nick game here, realizing that people might push a little bit wider for sure, decides to go ahead and make the call with sixes. Is correct and holds.
Players check. 500. 5 in green, please. Oh no, we don't need it then. We don't need it.
Especially because he just puts it right on the stack.
We're live from the great city of Austin, Texas. A little bit north of downtown proper, south of the Domain. 1-3-10, no limit Holdem. That's our game here on Wednesday night. Becoming a very regular stream, so if you want to get on it, you can.
Like a spiritual thing, like a 666 thing.
He was a well-known around town. I forgot his name. Older guy. Scotty. His name was Scotty.
He didn't want to flop a set.
Yeah, never wanted to flop 3 6s. He always pulls 6s pre-flop.
See here the 6-7 versus the 6-7 suited.
He owes me some money.
Funny, I know a guy.
Diamonds for Stein. Assume he will take this pot down at some point. Sam is a
Bad luck. So I folded that.
My friend
tough
Ryan
fold,
Wong
but
from Atlanta, Georgia. Shout out to Ryan Wong.
Stein's going to take it down here.
If it's
Nothing really
800 or less,
working
he'll call you with the 5
for Sam. And
If it's his last hand, he'll
diamonds are quite the free roll when the other guy has the same hand as you.
Remember, Stein looks like they're suited. Stein won with 6-7, and there were 2 diamonds on the board.
Flop a flush drive. Is the red carpet rolled out enough for you?
The red buttons are for the knit game. The last player to shed their knit button will be responsible for splashing the pot, I believe to the tune of about $160, maybe $180 at this point. I think it is escalating throughout the night. Don't want to be the last one holding that red button. So with our little variations with the knit game and the deuce 7, plenty of action to be had. Always plenty of action. Wish that I was in there playing and battling with these guys. Looks like fun.
I don't. I'm usually like even or slightly stuck.
Pair for Sam. He is not the type to let go in a spot like this with 5-8. Garrett does have a 4-6 working for him.
Do you give him Newports?
Probably going to at least find a call, if not more. He does find that call.
Yeah, okay.
And the 3 is going to hit, but there are backdoor diamonds live for Sam. This is not going to be cheap.
I always went for the expensive shit.
I love the fact that I just walked back into the booth to witness this one. Sam bets 225. Garrett kind of holding the effective nuts at this point. Does rip it all in, and Sam probably not going anywhere once he puts 225 in.
It's going to be, what, another 500 and something?
Yeah, another 575 essentially. Sam though sitting on the mighty.
He's got to
stack
figure
at
that
this
he
point still.
is beat here. That is the.
It's tough
type
to
of-
be good, however.
That's the type of raise that says
Oh, it says
You're
get out.
beat.
Yeah, it says get out of my pot because you're beat. However, it does say get out of my pot because you could still beat me.
for sure. And Garrett wants to deny equity to exactly the type of hand that Sam has, because a 5 or 7 would also be good.
I promise you that Garrett.
diamond.
I promise you, Garrett does not think that Sam has a hand that's this strong.
Probably hoping that Sam has a 7 here. And he's
Yeah,
willing
absolutely.
to
Right.
take that risk.
Right. If he doesn't think that he has a 7, right? Like, what else can he have? He doesn't think that he has a hand that's like this, like 8-5 with diamonds. Is what I was trying to say. essentially.
Sure. And Sam does not like to fold. He does look like he's in folding formation at the moment.
He
Maybe
is, for
doesn't
sure.
want to give up some of that profit that he made just running through the table in the first hour or
Just
so.
looking up at the sky for a sign. There's the call. He found his sign.
He was
There
in-
it goes.
He was clearly in folding formation, and
Garrett's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? This is not
the hand he
ideal.
wanted to see
Yeah,
at
not
all.
ideal. Oh my God.
And Sam Fuego.
Sam and Fuego. Another big one going Sam's way, getting back above that $3,000 mark again after losing some pots here and there. I love those black chips here. Look at those black chips. They look so nice with the
No, we've
yellow
we've
and red
discussed this.
stripe. I mean,
Yeah, we've discussed this before on stream, but the chips here are top notch. The colors, all the classic colors, very distinctive, easy to tell apart even from the other end of the table.
We have the cumulative winnings here real quick. Sam up 1,800, Stein up almost 500, Jacob up over 380, Tuition Dan up over 370, Flat White up over 250, BP up over 250. Professor left us down 1,400. Garrett now down 1,100, but just threw another 500 on the table, it looked like. Chase down 840 pretty quick. Papa P down just $200 right now.
Yeah, and
VPIP number is very important. Sam in the lead,
I'm shocked.
67%. You want to take a bet? I played Sunday, you know. What do you think my VPIP was on the stream run on Sunday? Was it higher or lower than 67%?
67% is quite lofty,
It is quite lofty, actually.
and there were some dynamics in play. I believe you were a little bit shorter-handed, which is going to lend itself to some more
Only for a
playability.
little while. It was only about
Okay.
45 minutes or so, an hour or so. that
And
we were.
I tuned in for a moment. That was Sunday mid-afternoon, I believe. I was running some errands after watching the U.S. men's hockey team
What an incredible game.
in
Oh, well,
overtime. Jack Hughes.
I won't forget watching that game, ever. That was one of the, for sure, the most exciting hockey game I've ever had a part in rooting for. And as a American-born hockey player myself,
As am I.
who grew up and played youth hockey and college hockey, I have this feeling that we did play a part in that victory, and it did include myself in that way, and many other players and friends that I grew up and played with. We have a big one brewing here, so I'm gonna pause the conversation. Papa P with pocket eights, and Sam gonna make the small three bet from the small blind with the ace king to just 150.
Yeah, just going to click it here.
Yeah, Papa P now a decision, making the call, getting to play in position with the eights.
Yeah, not surprising against Sam. Sam has been absolutely getting after it. He doesn't necessarily need to have a hand as strong as ace king. He does here and does outflop him.
Yeah,
It's going to
absolutely.
be a pretty easy fold here for Papa P, I would suspect.
Very bad flop for pocket eights, king jack 9, 2 clubs. Sam bets pocket eights in the muck before they can even get the cameras panned over to see Papa P put him in the muck. But yeah, I mean, it was just an incredible game to watch. Super
Yeah,
fun.
that was really one of the best
Got
sporting
some
events I can
USA
remember.
chants in the chat right now. Shout out to Hiker Till Heaven. But absolutely, so fun.
I can tell you that I celebrated in the Austin hockey community, got up early on Sunday morning, 5:30 a.m., ran over to the Lavaca Street Bar on South Lamar. Great spot. Matt Lucky, a Austin hockey legend, opened up the bar to the hockey community. And like a lot of places throughout Canada and the United States, people got up early to watch that game from Italy. And Jack Hughes, absolutely electric from Michigan.
What a game. I mean, you can keep bragging about all these guys from Michigan as much as you want, buddy. It's okay. I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
They played good.
I mean, I just don't think. By the way, Megan Keller, also, I believe, from Michigan, won the women's game with a beautiful drag and tuck
That was a nice move.
in the
Very nice move.
Women's
Very sick to do it
game.
in OT as well in the game-winning
gold medal. So
gold medal game. Yes.
double gold for the United States in hockey.
Oh, here we go. 7-5 of diamonds versus ace king of diamonds. Chase in rough shape right now. However, very live.
Yep, still live there. Diamond's not what he's looking for.
7-5 is always a sneaky hand, I feel like.
I do like
I like
playing
the 7-5
suited. Yeah, I
Gonna
tend
run
to
it twice. I think 7-5 will take half this pot for sure. Just needs a 4 on this one.
Yep, he finds a little bit of an out.
Or an
Another
8.
out.
Or an 8.
few of those in the muck.
That's not going to be it. Ace King going to be good on the first run out.
Let's see if he can find one of those outs.
Uh-oh. Ace right
This
on the flop on the
trouble.
second one. That is going to do it. So flat white scooping a $1,000 pot, sitting on over $2,000 now. He brought the vino. He brought the glasses. He's enjoying it with his partner in crime down there in the 2-seat, who is also up, sitting on about 3,000 in his stack.
Yeah, and Chase is quick to reload here. Looks like another 500. If
Absolutely.
my
Well, you know, I just noticed it is
quick math.
It is a common theme that the two guys that are partaking in drinking the vino are both sitting on the two biggest stacks in the game right now. I don't know. Maybe that's just a coincidence.
Kinda makes me
Maybe.
want to have a glass of wine right now, but I've at least rectified our problem back here in the booth. We do have some light beer to sip on. It's hard to talk for hours.
Buddy, I've been doing it. Where have you been for the last 3 months, man?
I mean, I've been on vacation some.
Vacation.
There's family stuff.
Why-
There's
why'd you-
obligations, There's hockey.
Buddy, why'd you hold up your hands and do the air quotes and say vacation like that? I mean, come on, man. I don't need any more excuses. It's tough.
It is tough. I mean,
It's
you,
tough for
you
me.
carried the torch solo a few times.
I mean,
All the respect in the world. All the respect in the world.
ooh, look at this. We had a 3-bet from Chase, which Sam called. Chase now blind, putting it all in, $300. Sam with just King 4 of hearts.
Good Lord, do we see a call here? I mean, he has shown a willingness to absolutely get after it.
I mean, it just
Chase
seems-
is not running real well so
He's
far
not
on
running
this
great, but it
stream.
just seems so. It seems very strong when we're gonna put in that last 300 blind. He does get a very, very good flop for his hand, at least against Sam's hand.
Yeah, the exact holdings for sure.
It's not the best flop for his hand, but worked out for him doing the blind shove prior to the flop coming out.
Had the best hand the entire way. Got rid of the knit button.
So a few knit buttons remain.
And won a much needed pot because Chase has had to dig into that pocket a few times. No
Yeah,
fun.
Chase
We
Chase
all
hasn't
have
been here
done
all
it.
that. He hasn't been here all that long either.
So
But
maybe that will provide a bit of momentum.
that's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do is build the momentum, see what we can do, see if we can start getting pots to fall our way. It's not as easy as it looks sometimes. We do see Tuition Dan, the only player left on that side of the table with a knit button in front of him. Jacob choosing the ace-7 offsuit to go ahead and put the raise in against two limps over the $20 straddle.
Full gov name. Says, shout out to the boys in the booth. Good commentary. Like to think that we can do a little bit for you. Brighten up your Wednesday evening.
Look
Myself,
at this,
Reckless
Garrett.
Ron.
And Garrett going with it with the pocket deuces.
Well, he has made quad deuces earlier.
Could
Do you
just
ever
work
feel
again.
that when you're in a session? Do you have any superstitions? Like if you have had one particular hand that was working? Like for instance,
Honestly, here's my thing. I'm not superstitious, but
Slightly stitious.
I am a little
a
stitious.
little stitious.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a real good run for
Gonna make
a
Jacob-
while with Jack 10. It didn't matter. Offsuit, suited, whatever.
I'll tell you what. My hand is the old 7-8 suited, 7-8 of diamonds specifically. I had a good run where I was absolutely in like the big spots and tourneys where I see an opening and some chips out there where I can be up against like big hands, and I ended up getting it like with 24 left, something like that, like 3 tables in a larger tourney with like 150K up top or something. 7-8 of diamonds in against pocket kings and winning that one for, to go from 12 big blinds or 15 big blinds up to 30 plus. And similar thing happening. I ended up taking like third in that tournament too after that.
Well, sick brag for everybody at home, Cam.
I'm just
Like,
saying. So that's one of those hands, and like for a while, for like a month, 2 months, if I had 7-8 of diamonds, I was not folding, and I was winning every hand. Didn't matter what it was, I was winning. Queen 3-4 flop. So Tuition Dan with King Queen. Sam also has a queen here. Watch out. Papa P with a gut shot to the 7 high straight.
Might peel if the price is right.
Uh-oh, Jacob acting out of turn here. Sam now, though, grabbing some raising chips after seeing that Jacob would have called.
Interesting.
What do you think about that? How do you interpret, I mean, in this situation, we can see Sam's exact hand with the queen with the weak kicker. We have top pair. He interprets the call there and still decides to put out the raise that he was intending to put out. If he had just called there, it would have been a call from Jacob at that point, right? Because the action would not have changed. And look at this. Sam backing his way into a chop.
That is a bit of fuego good luck to get out of that mousetrap.
That's one way that we're running hot. Tuition Dan not going to be folding fours full of queens here, is he? Not with a knit button in front of him, at least.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, just whale it up, get it in good, and just lose every.
Yeah, just going to be a chop pot.
I believe he ripped it, and it will be chop pot. Everybody loves a chop pot.
Roble told a funny story about Maverick recently on like one of the last high stakes shows, like one of the big ones, the 1K, 2K, or whatever the fuck they were playing.
The raise pre-flop.
Chopping it up, guys.
I'll do a black coffee and water, please.
It's funny to watch him progress throughout. So we go from like from cold sober to red ass faced.
Well, when you lose well, then if Roble's bringing a $15,000 pack of wine to every game, I'd be drinking it too. I'd be indulgent.
Thank you.
Good defense.
Another great Wednesday evening stream here at Red Star Card Club out of Austin, Texas. We've got action.
Sam, I have a third bottle for us. Oh, God.
Playing some No Limit Holdem. The stakes are
I had it. No.
1,
They're $20.
3, with a $10 mandatory straddle, so 1, 3, 10.
I usually get bulk wine and total wine.
Minimum buy-in $200, maximum buy-in $1,000.
3 fold. 4 fold. 5 fold.
Shout out to Chief and Doobies in the chat saying
7 raise.
they love a good aquarium live stream. That is an A1 comment there. Welcome to the Red Star stream.
9 fold.
Ace 10-5 flop. Stein with a pair of 10s. Tuition Dan with a pair of 10s. A bit
Looked at me the other day.
stronger kicker.
Tortillas. She goes, flour or butter? And I go, butter tortillas. Butter, man.
Tuition Dan still holding on to that knit button. Could not relinquish it after the last hand because he chopped with Sam, who backed into that
Yeah, the butter's more of like, it's more like a dessert or like
4-4 run out. Goes check here on the ace turn. Stein with 10-9 going to check it over to Tuition Dan, who I suspect checks back. He does. Tuition Dan going to get rid of that knit button now.
Check. Check.
He'll be pretty pumped about that. And I believe now we just have BP and Papa P.
The Battle of the Peas. 2 peas in a pod.
Some might say.
Tuition Dan has not had a ton to play with tonight. He's been fairly quiet.
And when he has, he's, like we just saw 2 hands ago, chopped with
Gotta straddle.
the most active player at the table when he had him dominated.
Now you full blown gone professor. Never go.
Yeah, that's always tough when you find a relatively good spot to get some money in and take a decent sized pot, and you end up
You end up chopping it.
wiggle off
the board.
the
The
hook.
board runs out of straight or whatever happens. They just wiggle off the hook when you have them completely dominated. Yeah, no,
That is.
I know all about that. Unfortunately,
I have seen a little bit of that in my life and your life as we have hit the felt around the
Yeah.
Metro Austin
I mean,
area
it's
and beyond. We made a trip to
and beyond.
Biloxi.
Oh, here we go.
in
We got one.
January.
We got one brewing here. Tuition Dan bumping it up, or calling the one. Excuse me. Tuition Dan bumping it up to 175, and Sam calling the 175.
Yeah, and I don't see a world where Sam's folding king queen here.
Well, he already called.
No,
BP,
of course.
BP
but
folding the Jack 9 and Papa P getting out of the way, so they will hold on to their nit buttons. And we got a almost $400 pot, Ace Jack versus King Queen. Ace on the flop, 2 clubs. Sam does have the king of clubs. If Dan can check this over to Sam right here, it would be a stroke of genius.
yeah, I do like the check if he can find it. Probably not going to. It doesn't look like he's going to bet big and probably just shut this down right here. Not willing to let Sam get squirrely with
I don't really love
random.
that because
No, I don't.
we don't
I
have. If we had
either.
a nit button, I think I could see merit behind this. But
Yeah.
I think when we don't have a nit button and we flop an ace like that,
Right.
I think
we're not really not super vulnerable to many hands.
I'm not too worried against
I think
against Sam there.
yeah,
But
I don't remember for sure, but I believe he even had a club as well.
he did have the Jack of clubs
Yeah,
in his
so-
hand as well. So
Yeah, I don't
another factor that makes me want to
check a little
just
bit.
check.
Yeah. So
Not
That's gonna-
not all
gonna-
players would I do that for, but
sure. I think this exact spot, yes, you are spot on that we like a check, and granted easier for us in the booths being able to see the cards and realize that
oh, it's such an easy game when I'm in here, man. Oh my god, I love it.
you almost always get them right from here.
It's crazy how few mistakes playing wise I make when I'm watching from here and I can see everybody's hole cards. Like I'm so good. Now at the table,
I've noticed
it's-
that.
At the
You really
table,
are.
at the table, it's a different story. It's a very hard game when I don't know everybody's hole cards. For those of you watching, if you don't know,
Here's a rip.
yeah, Garrett or BP in there with the ace deuce. He does have the nit button, but Garrett waking up with ace 10, recognizing BP with the nit button, probably getting a little more active than he necessarily should. BP hating the fact that he got called. Garrett going to be in great shape here.
I said earlier I thought the ace deuce might outrace the better ace,
Uh-oh.
and
Well, it did happen already, and we did see that's how Professor lost his stack and ended up leaving was the ace 3 versus ace deuce.
Professor's played on a lot of the streams that
Uh-oh, ace 10 on the flop. BP
the disaster
running
would be
running spades. Oh,
But
and that's going to shut it down.
Shut it down.
Unless you can find an ace.
There was a path.
There was a path.
A very slim path. Good eye, Cameron Mixon. One.
I don't always catch those, but when I do, I'm going to be proud of them.
I believe I had a spot exactly like that in a tournament not very long ago, where
You thought you were dead, but you weren't.
quite the reverse. I was
You had them dead.
but dead nuts certain that the hand was over until I realized that
Oh
there is
wait,
a
they
card.
could actually. They could
there
actually.
is a card that exists in the deck.
I happened to play a pot last night where it's a PLO pot. I had 10-10, 8-8 with 10-8 of diamonds. The flop came all diamonds. It was I believe it was Queen 9-6, all diamonds. And there's a bet in front of me. I call. There's a raise to 3x. The guy who initially bet re-raises. I'm like, well, 10 high flush is not all that good. However, if I can find a jack of diamonds or a 7 of diamonds here, the 10 high flush could be pretty good. I decide to make the call. The guy who raised that pot gets out of the way, shows that he was raising with the naked ace of diamonds. I'm like, well, probably am good.
news.
I'm pretty good right now.
Pretty good news, yeah.
And we're all in. Well, I wasn't all in. I had the other player covered, but immediately the turn is just the jack of diamonds giving me the straight flush, and you know, that's just the way it is.
That's a sexy way to do it.
It was. Yeah, it was. I haven't done that in a while. Feels like I haven't won pots like that in, I don't know, at least 6 months probably. It wasn't even the biggest pot, but it felt incredible. Here we go. This is the splash pot. 160 in there in the splash pot. I believe that.
I cannot see who.
I didn't even
That
see.
game.
I missed the last one. It happened so
Maybe a
fast.
Papa P, perhaps? It was
Either
P.
Papa P or BP.
Right.
Maybe Hiker is in the chat, could tell us. We're over here just hanging out, having a good time in the booth.
Yeah, having a little fun here with my good friend Cam.
Look at this raise from Sam with the 8-3 of hearts, the octo crab. I like the 8-3 of hearts right there. I want a pretty big hand with the 8-3 of diamonds versus our buddy Lateralis on Sunday from the 2 seat, and he was in the 1 seat. I got it in bad shape with a pair of 3s, and I rivered an 8. King Queen not loving this flop necessarily. Goes check, check. Let's see what Sam decides to do on this turn. If he's going to take this pot down, he's going to need a bet, and here it comes.
Thinking it's coming, yeah. for
210.
Sure. That is
probably going to be enough to get the job done.
Yeah, I would suspect so. Would be above the rim play.
Well, perhaps we've spoken too soon.
A raise.
Jacob.
Just be
Jacob counting out
way
some
above
chips
the rim.
for an above the rim play. I love to see it from the kid. Look at this.
Impressed.
Look at this. Impressive play from the kid. The youngster making moves right now against Sam. What does Sam think? He has 8 high.
I mean, he
What
can't
if?
have any
What if?
inkling that he can go back over the
What
top
if?
here.
What if?
But I suspect that frown is
Could turn upside down.
indicative of a fold.
But no. That raise is going to get it done. Nicely done, young man.
Yeah, well played. Well played.
Up. He doesn't know. The table giving him a little bit of grace here.
A little bit of grace, yes. You do need to show.
Yeah, I think that's the correct move by the gentleman at the table there to allow him to turn his hand over. He came into the stream late, has never really seen the way that the game plays, doesn't know about the splash pot. You need to show your hand when you get rid of your knit buttons, but also need to show your hand regardless in the splash pot to take down that splash pot money afterward. However, these guys very gentlemanly, do allow him to retrieve that hand that sort of hit the muck. Not really, but
No, it was just push.
He-
Push forward. Didn't really touch anything. Very retrievable. Very much right in front. And again,
yeah, absolutely.
the
No, very, very good.
proper courtesy being given to someone who joined late, as you mentioned.
Joined late, and it's his. He played on the stream Sunday. However, we did not have a net game. I don't believe. Actually, I think we had one, but
Yeah, Papa P was the one. I don't know if you mentioned that.
I did see that from Hiker. Thank you, Hiker, for paying attention. We're
One raises to 175. Two folds.
some decent hands going to go multi-way, I believe, to this flop. Let's find out what Papa P decides to do. He does make the call.
Four folds.
Garrett now with pocket sevens. Interesting spot for him. Could be a very nice move to get it in, but just lets it go.
8 calls.
Can't blame him. Seven's not super strong. The question is, if we have something like eights or nines, do we then want to go with it? And we're going to have action on this flop. Papa P with the spades, Tuition Dan with top pair, second best kicker in the king queen.
C3 check.
Almost 600 in the middle. Papa P thinking it over. Running through his options. Has about 785 behind. Wow. Papa P rips it for a bit over the pot. It's going to put Tuition Dan in the blender here with King Queen. Tuition Dan thinking,
787.
how can I ever fold this? There's no way he has ace king. He just called me pre. There's the call from Tuition Dan. Jacob now. Gonna lay it down. And we have a almost $2,200 pot between Papa P and Tuition Dan. Papa P going to be looking for a spade. They're running it twice.
All right, we're doing 2 times.
9 does add a couple outs for Papa P. There's the spade. So Papa P going to win the first board. Tuition Dan. They are only running the turn and river twice. There we go. A 10. Some more outs again. Can he find another spade? Does not find another spade. They'll chop it up.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Papa P pretty happy with that result. Wishing he had just gone once, perhaps. A lot of these guys playing this stream basically every week together. Some of them playing other games outside of this game together pretty frequently as well. So there is a lot of history between all of these players.
Ask Cupcake. Ask Cupcake. I always bet mine.
We're sorry you're not an ABM on BP. Right?
7 folds.
Garrett bumps it up to Queen 6 of clubs. Tuition Dan 7-5, the same suit. Sam with 9-8 off.
9 raises.
Jacob waking up with an ace. Low kicker.
1 call.
And it's going to go 4 ways, I believe, here. to a flop.
4 fold, 5 fold,
134 in the middle.
6 fold. Thank you.
Ace 8-3. Jacob flopping 2 pair with the ace 3. Sam flopping a pair with his 8. Tuition Dan and Garrett both with backdoor club draws, but nothing else working for him. It's going to check to Sam, who's going to put in a bet of $60, just about half pot. Jacob immediately reaching for raising chips here. 140 it looks like.
2 bet 60.
Garrett and Tuition Dan both out of the way now. Sam making the call. Sam in trouble right now. Needs an 8. Both of which are dead. So Sam
Fold, 140.
drawing dead now. Goes check, check. Savvy check by Jacob. However, the queen of spades on the river there, not exactly what he was looking for. Going to have to just check it back when Sam checks it. He will take it down with the ace 3. And not quite the run out that Jacob was looking for. That's the risk you take sometimes when you're going to try and trap your opponents or try and let those more aggressive opponents bet into us, try and get them to put in chips and not be scared of our aggression. It is a risk that we need to take. Not a lot of amateur players willing to take those risks.
Straddle 20 CD.
We've got the $20 straddle on from Papa P. Garrett making the call with the Jack 9 of hearts. Tuition Dan bumping it up. $85 with pocket 10s.
See a couple jacks burnt. Not good news for Garrett if he opts to make this call. He may suited connector, but probably
He's in folding mode. Yeah.
just gonna let that
Interesting to call the 20 there and then just fold. I would just
go. Dan's been a little quiet though. Getting a little respect there.
regardless
He's been
regardless
patient.
of how
Totally-
quiet the
totally-
player is, right? It
Totally
seems like we should just be folding. However, if you watch my stream play from Sunday or have watched me play at any poker at all, you would say, "What are you talking about? You never do this." So, yeah, can't really blame him. Jack 9 of hearts seems pretty nice if we can somehow see a flop, but from the under the gun +1, little unlikely in a game such as this.
1 fold. 2 fold.
Yeah, a bit of a tough position. Definitely prefer to have that
3 fold.
a bit later, a little closer to the button. Plays a little nicer in position where you get a better chance to realize equity and maximize equity.
7 raises to 80.
Papa P with the 7 deuce, gonna bump it up. Stein,
Hey.
who raised it to 80 with the 10-5 off. This is just gonna get through. Papa P,
Gonna gladly show a 7
yeah,
deuce.
hello. There's an extra $200 for me. I'm gonna eat a couple Cheetos while y'all pay me my $200.
And that's really the dream scenario with the 7 deuce is when everybody else is pretty marginal on their holdings.
Oh, yeah,
Especially when you pick it up
Absolutely.
late position or maybe in the blinds where you can get
Absolutely.
a nice squeeze
Got it in
against
there in the straddle. I mean, come on. That's what dreams are made of. Another Nick game about to be underway. I thought you were going to say that's what dreams are made of and then talk about his bag of Cheetos at first, but it's all right. I was wondering if they were flaming hot or just regular. It looks like they're going to be the regular variety.
The only food I can think about right now is Pluckers, 'cause that was delicious earlier. 10 of hearts, playable. See what Tuition Dan opts to do here.
He's going to limp in with the 10 of hearts, $10. Jacob doing the same with King 10. So another nit game. This is round number...
A little tough with a 10-8 of hearts out of position in a nit game scenario. I'm not sure that I really like a limp.
Uh-oh. It's going to get punished, I'll tell you that much.
I don't think he's going to be losing any more money.
I believe this is nit game number 5, right?
It might be. I believe they're up to a $180
Yeah, because
bounty.
the last one was 160 splash plus 20 to the dealer. This one, I believe, will be 180 plus 20.
75. 9 folds.
They are going to both call. Jacob as good as dead at the moment. 5-4 deuce. No help for either Dan or Jacob here.
Yeah, nothing really working. Kings will just probably take this down here, and we'll be on to our next hand.
Yeah, suspect a big bet here, but Papa P not wanting to see a 3 come out should either of those players be holding an ace in their hand. Pretty confident that no one has ace 3 or 3-6.
1 fold. And 3
Damn,
folds.
I did 3 times tonight. It was awesome.
There is our V-pips. Sam still leading the way, down a little bit from a high around 67, 68% to 62%, but
Yeah, boo-hoo. 62%. Still up $1,000. Biggest winner in the game so far.
yeah, I'm completely shocked to see Stein and us with 19%.
Show your cards to him, and he would be like,
Why did that sound sarcastic to me? Were you being serious or was that sarcastic?
I'll let the audience at home wonder.
I heard it. I'm not sure anybody else did. I heard it.
20 straddle. 3 folds.
Stein's a regular in the Austin poker scene. He can take a little needle,
5 folds.
just a tiny one.
I bet he plays more hours of poker than I do.
7 raises to 75.
Just a little baby needle. Like to have a little fun, keep the banter going, maybe have a couple drinks at the poker table. Keeps things interesting.
Papa P gonna put in the 3-bet from the small blind against Stein's Open, but watch out, Tuition Dan waking up with ace queen. I don't think that he's going to go away quietly.
9 folds.
1,300 behind. Papa P 3-bet to 225 with the pocket 10s. Tuition Dan, how strong do we feel with ace queen? We've got a few options here.
If you're in the chat from
Oh my God, that is not at all one of the few options that I thought we had.
didn't see that coming.
I mean, look at this. Sam's in there with the 8-5 of clubs.
Wow.
Tuition Dan, the flop better not come out with an ace or a queen out there. Uh-oh.
2 folds.
I think they were going to see some trouble. King 9, so
Pretty
maybe saving himself some money.
safe get out of town for Sam unless he decides that he really wants to blast here.
Papa P checks it over to him, trying to allow him to do just that. 3 of spades on the turn. Papa P locking it up.
Maybe giving him a bit of rope here as well to see if he goes for it, but he quickly checks back, and I think that will be the end of this hand unless
Sam never going to be able to win with 8 high, but does just check it back. Does not think that he can get
Incredibly
his
rep.
bluff through, incredibly rep it as played, right?
Sure.
Especially if he's putting Papa P on something like pocket 10s.
Sure.
The only one without the nip button. If you had a nip button.
Thank you. Those of you in the chat, I was going to say, if you are watching from outside the state of Texas, why don't you let us know where you're watching from?
Well, Flat White has his fans. Hey, J-Win Poker chiming into the chat. What's up, my friend? J-Win, a regular in the Austin poker community. Very nice Very nice guy. He and I have been friends for quite a few years now. Haven't gotten to play much with him though in the last couple months. I'm doing a lot of tourneys, doing a lot of this, sitting behind the old microphone, not playing a lot of cash.
Jaywin shows up in the cash games mostly.
And they're just
from
too,
what I've-
buddy. They're just way too rich for me. I can't.
Well, if we keep this up, those sponsorship dollars will continue to roll in.
Oh yeah.
We'll need a
Did you
a
hear
bigger
back?
boat.
Did you hear back yet?
From Pluckers or Lavaca Street Bar or maybe the Austin Commerce Commission. No, I haven't, not yet, but I'm sure my phone's about to ring. Pair of queens here for Garrett. Best hand, well in front. Not the kind of board that he's really going to be able to get a lot of value from. Likely we'll just check, and if somebody opts to bluff, would expect a call. But he will just pick up that $123. Actually, that graphic might be slightly wrong. That pot looked a little bit bigger than that. Although maybe that was just plus 123 to him. And not the actual size of the pot. I believe that would probably be the way our state-of-the-art software works.
That is true. Jaywin's saying, talk about our WSOP swaps, LMAO, after I mentioned the being too rich. Well, I'm pretty sure that every swap I've had for WSOPs has gone positively in
4-fold. 5-fold.
my swappee's favor.
7-fold. 8-fold. 9 raises.
What's the best swap that you've ever owned of somebody?
Probably you, buddy.
I have performed for you a few times, handing you maybe a little
Think-
$500, $600, $700 after a tournament.
I think
That's-
like something like $500, something like that. Not too shabby. I would take that all day.
That's nice.
Nice rebate.
I had a very good one during the first Michigan bracelet events. My good friend
Hang on, we got a call.
Todd was
We're not done.
the recipient of the second World Series online bracelet for about $27,000, and I actually had 20% of that. So that was
I'm not good at math. What
exquisite.
is that, like 48,000 or something?
Yeah, I mean, he got 27,000. I had 20%. I think it was actually just shy of 100K
Oh, nice.
to me.
Dang, dude.
So
Reminds me of that-
that would be my best one.
Reminds me of that
I've
scene in Idiocracy where he's like, "What's the minus of 80 and 20?"
I'm going to admit that I've never seen Idiocracy, and I've had 40 people tell me that I absolutely have to watch it.
It's the best.
And even some people lately telling me we're now living in Idiocracy.
We absolutely are, dude. Mike Judge was
Spot on.
it. It's weird as the years have progressed, how much more real it feels.
Isn't there a lot of stuff
It's odd.
with The Simpsons that people feel like foretells things? I don't know if
There's
that's
a lot of
that's a
that,
myth.
but I think that's all.
I don't know. That might be
I
internet
think that's all a bunch of hoopla.
voodoo hoopla, as you say. There's
I
a
don't know.
push.
Saying that it's all hoopla right now. I'm sure we're gonna have some folks in the chat tell us otherwise. We'll find out in a moment. Garrett getting it all in with the best hand, Ace 9.
Really forcing Tuition Dan to a decision here. only 27% equity.
Garrett really making a nice play here, correctly ranging Tuition Dan, I think, here.
Yeah, fortunate not to run into.
Yeah, fortunate
goods.
not to just get snap called, so he loves it, and he's very happy
Right.
with his decision and his read, obviously, at this point.
Says, hey, Tuition Dan, are you confident enough to play for stacks?
Tuition Dan has to be a little bit frustrated. He's been in a few of these spots where he's had similar hand strength, basically, where he's either drawing or on like third pair or second pair with not great kicker. Perhaps he's going to decide this is the one that he wants to take, and just given that, you know.
Right, might be feeling a bit like a punching bag. Sometimes you like to try to punch back. I can tell you, in my years of poker, it's a lot more fun to get last place in a hand than second place.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll tell you this, is punching bags don't really punch back that hard. So we'll see what happens here. Dan making the call.
Yeah, we both kind of suspected that. Maybe a little bit of a frustration here. Not going to be thrilled. They're going to run it twice, it looks like. We'll see if he can find a diamond.
Very
He does
live.
not. We need a jack or a diamond, and
Nope. Garrett
brick.
winning a nice $1,663 pot.
Yeah, and that's probably just going to add to Tuition Dan's frustrations. And I can tell you, buddy, I think I'm 0 for my last 50 flush draws. So
That's fair.
I feel you. I feel you.
I already told you in Holdem, buddy, it's very hard to make a pair. I don't know if you knew, in Holdem the hand rankings, but pair is actually below flush. So if it's hard to make a pair, it's also
It's hard to make two pairs.
going to be
right.
Going to be it might be more difficult to make two pair. It might be a little bit more difficult to make trips. Might be more difficult to make a straight than it is to make trips. And then even flushes, it might be more difficult to make a flush even then. So don't be discouraged.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep trying. I'll keep plugging away. Have you ever played short deck Holdem? It's kind of on fire for a little bit. I feel like it's faded a bit from the.
What'd you call me?
I absolutely am not trying to get us canceled tonight. Told you that before the stream. I said, Cameron, you have to be on good behavior.
I know how to play it. I think I've played it one time, but
I feel like it was really.
it did start to take off. Yeah, it did start to take off, but I haven't seen much more of it.
I believe
They banned it actually in 48 countries. That's why. They said it is not ethical for you to remove
half the deck.
that many cards from a deck of cards. It is untraditional.
What
True story. Look it up.
What, off the top of my head, I don't remember how low the deck goes. Does it go down to the 9s, maybe? Or the 8s?
No. It is the 6s through deuces, I believe.
Are removed.
I believe. Could be wrong. I think it's 6s through deuces.
Maybe somebody will correct us in the chat.
That's
Are
why
the
that's why I
sevens-
just say wrong things all the time, is because if you say something slightly wrong in the chat, you get corrected by somebody that has the power of the internet at their fingertips immediately.
A lot of keyboard warriors. I mean, who knows? Kevin Durant might be on his burner account here tonight watching this stream.
Yeah.
Six fold, seven fold, eight fold, nine calls 10, one fold, two calls, four calls, options, option raises, 105,
time we did this,
Three
I
folds.
gave you action on 5-7 suited, and you're an ace king. Let me see one.
Deja vu.
Let me see one. I'll show you one.
Show me one first.
If you,
Case really wants to play.
This is it. This is all you
let me
get.
see the other one.
No. No. Of course
Alright, we got a
not.
fold.
You know what the right
See,
decision
5 wins.
They were all sweating so hard for me not to show you.
Was it nuts?
The nuts. Somehow.
3 nuts.
That's how we do it.
How could you have that when I just
Wake up with Alan Jackson in the blind. Small town Southern man. What's your favorite Alan Jackson song, Garrett?
You think he knows who Alan Jackson is?
Come on, man. You don't know any Alan Jackson. You don't know any Alan
Top of my
Jackson.
head. I probably am familiar with some.
But I'm sure. Good for you for not.
What is Ace Jackson?
It's probably.
For playing in commercials, like you're.
Wait, you're talking about what Jeff Boski
You just earned a point in
Yeah,
5
of course,
minutes.
of course. But I also like Alan Jackson.
The musician, the
8
human
calls.
musician.
The magician.
The musician.
David Blaine.
Magician.
We're going to see him next week.
Are you going to see David Blaine or Alan Jackson?
David
I'm equally
Blaine in
excited
Vegas.
for both.
Yeah.
Are you seriously going to see David Blaine?
9 calls 10,
That's
1
insane.
fold, 2 raises to 80,
Is Sean going?
3 folds, 4 folds,
Hell yeah.
5 folds,
Pre-flop grunge.
It's just hard when you're so dead and you see something that's almost.
6 folds,
I don't think Paul's
8 calls 80,
So he doesn't have to worry
9 calls 80,
about it. Look, I can call. It'll be good to do that.
3 players. 8 checks. 9 checks. 2 bets, 150. Nine calls, 150. No heads up. Jack. Jack.
Looks like Garrett has the ace 6 here, but it is not Jacob in the hand. It's actually Sam, in fact. Ace 6
9 bets, 60.
looks like will
We got a call.
be the best hand. Do not see Sam's hand.
I don't know. I was gonna kick it. You were in such a good mood now.
Well,
Yeah. Just got like all the comfort.
Top of the line, always good.
Tacos?
yeah, pretty cool.
Sam with a knit button goes 100.
Then why do you get to
9
double?
calls, 1 fold, 2 raises to 100. There's a 8 calls 10, 9 calls 10, 1 fold, 2 raises to 100, 3, 4, and 5 fold, 6 fold.
Sam does have pocket 10s. Stein coming along with the call with pocket 5s. And it's a 5 right in the window after we just saw another 5.
And not the worst flop for 10s here either, and that is Sam. Known to get after it.
Stein and Sam have been battling week after week, and it's going to be another big one going Stein's way, lest Sam can find the last remaining 10 of diamonds here. Sam betting 100. Stein going to correctly suss this one out and raise here. I think I'd like to see him go something like 350.
2 bets 100,
Nice comfortable feeling here with pocket fives. Did he
rips
rip it on him?
Sam rips it. Sam Snap rips it. He hates
Oh.
when Stein raises him. I'll tell you that much.
Man, they are battling.
I don't know if I.
Not a fan of that play. He's going to be counting out.
I don't know, dude. I think I have a bad feeling.
And you went all in?
Do you?
I don't know.
I mean,
One time.
one time.
Oh, okay. All right. Stein's gonna hold. Stein's gonna hold.
I didn't have that feeling there, oddly enough. I might have had that feeling if I was the one holding,
If you were in the pot,
holding the fives. I might have been like,
that's fair.
oh, dear Lord, it can't happen.
What a hand for Sir Stein. Winning another big pot on the stream. Sam a bit frustrated, not able to get rid of his knit button. Losing another big pot to Stein, who is his arch nemesis. I feel like we have created a rivalry between the two of these gentlemen, Andrew Stein and Sam.
Yeah, Stein hitting the 2-outer there on the flop. And
Well, one of them was
Playing it-
dead, I believe, and one of the hands right around him, I think I saw on the
geez.
graphic.
So
That's why I
perhaps-
was saying it's going to be
perhaps a
tough.
1-outer then.
Yes.
If you are accurate. I did not get a close enough
I'm
look
not always
at the other
accurate.
hands, but
Stein seems to be running pretty good the last 2 months to start this year. I'll just tell you that much from what I've watched. And I don't see everything. I don't
he's a
follow him around and watch over his shoulder in the poker rooms, but
he's a solid enough player.
I've watched
Knows
a
what he's
lot
doing.
of hours.
Puts in a lot of hours at the tables.
I donated a bunch to him the other night, so you got to be grateful for me.
Have you ever seen
No.
a 3-handed pot where all 3 people flopped sets?
Yes. I have seen that. I was not involved.
8 raises to 225.
Pretty miraculous in Holdem
3
to
fold.
have 3 people all flop sets. I remember very distinctly one that I was sure on the 2-5-6 flop that the deuces were
Absolutely the best hand.
absolutely going to be the best hand.
And little did you know, you
We're in 3rd place.
destined to lose. That's one of those where you just take your medicine if you're in that pot and suck it up, buddy.
There's a fun plot twist to this one.
No way.
I did not make quad deuces. The board ran out.
A straight?
No. The board ran out diamond, diamond.
Oh.
And the deuce of diamonds was the
No.
only diamond in circulation.
No way. See, this is incredible. This is an incredible plot twist. See, we love good beat stories.
Yeah. I remember. I was much younger.
I remember when I
Ran good.
had a good beat once. Yeah, I remember.
I remember that.
Here we go. Sam all in with the old king jack offsuit. Chase going to get in there with ace 8 suited. Flat wide away from the table. Not going to play his 7 deuce. Don't think he would have if he were there anyway.
4 calls, 292. 5 folds,
Garrett
292.
all in. There it is. Ace king.
Just ships it.
7 folds,
And it's a 3-way
8 folds.
battle.
3 times all in.
Sam with 24% equity has burned through that big stack he ran up early. Had a couple tough hands. Went after it. Made a few bluffs. Kind of got caught in that hand with Stein. Although I'm not sure he had to just blast the 10s, but it is his style. It's how he accumulated some of those chips.
Yeah, absolutely.
285.
Live by the sword, die by the sword, so they say.
No shortage of action in Texas.
Garrett in great shape, though, here. 3 ways, $1,452 in this pot.
I don't think he's going to win this.
We'll find out. Might be tough. Sam flopping top 2 here. Garrett needs an ace or a queen. Queen would chop with chase. Does not come, so Sam going to take down that main pot.
Goes
I
from
believe that
third place with 24% to first place.
right, and I believe Garrett and Chase may have had a small side pot,
King Jack for the main.
but
Chase
Sam, who is going to be reaching into the pocket,
Yeah,
instead will be winning this pot, getting rid of his nip button, and
Quite happy to do so with that situation that he found himself in. The King Jack
absolutely,
with,
which was absolutely dominated.
as we just talked about, third place.
All right, we got check for how much?
Sometimes third place gets a medal too.
They do. They actually hand out 3 medals at the Olympics. And in a horse race, sometimes the horse in dead last comes up to first. You're not too big of a fan of the horses. I
Oh, okay, sorry.
enjoyed the Kentucky Derby. Been a few
I went
times,
to
maybe like
I went to a
18.
horse race a few months back.
Did you? Did you go to the Retama Park or perhaps somewhere
We were
in
in
Florida or Dallas?
No, we were in Grand Prairie.
That is
in
Lone
Dallas,
Star
the
Park.
Lone Star Park. Yep. It was a fun time. Actually, did
52s, 20.
I think I broke even overall, but I forget what bet I had that hit on the very last race, and for a bit.
3 folds.
It's the first and only time I've ever bet on horses.
Really?
That is true and real.
5 folds. 6 folds.
A couple years ago, I was super unfortunate on Derby Day to
8 folds.
lose a photo for $165,000 on a 50-cent bet for the pick 5 wager on Derby Day.
Play better.
And see 2 folds
So
and 4 folds.
when we talk about the races in poker,
King Jack.
there's a reason they are called as such. Sometimes it's a photo finish.
Tuition Dan all in, Chase all in. Chase dominating here with the ace 7 of spades.
Yeah, and
Nit button still in front of him. I forget
Yeah,
if
with-
Dan has gotten rid of his or not.
I'm not sure. I don't think he has.
Queen 7-3, no help for Dan yet.
Gonna need that king
I think
or
he has
jack.
gotten rid of his. Oh, that's some help.
That
Looking
does
for a
open-
9, an ace, a king.
Opens a lot
jack.
of options.
Does not come. Chase winning that pot. Almost $1,000. Oh no, there it is. There's the nit button still in front of
Yeah.
Dan, I believe.
Yeah, I think you're right, and I think both those young men a little frustrated tonight. Haven't had the best of cards to work with. Haven't had the best of luck or runouts.
Yeah, if I just always had the best cards,
Find
I would be so good.
find them. I'm not sure you would, because I've seen what you do with the best of it. Poker, it's a fickle, fickle game.
This guy's buying like 10,000 before the game starts.
Hey,
We got so much backup chips on it. To be fair, it's for us.
Yeah, it really is nice to
Like-
keep the game moving.
no.
I want a bunch of
Alright,
those from
Sam,
you
here's
earlier.
10.
VP, who has been very quiet, rips it. Nit button in front of him still. He has ace king. He says, let's tango.
All in.
You know, it takes 2 to tango, so we'll see what happens in the 1 and 2 seat.
Yeah, Jake in the chat says directional mic to grab that table banter. Don't disagree. Stream's still kind of in its infancy over here, just building something at Red Star. having a little fun.
There will be
talking
things,
a little poker.
There will
talking
be
a little
things.
Sports.
More things to come, for sure. Tuition Dan gets in there. His 500, brand new, fresh 500 out the pocket. In danger of being less than 500. Maybe a bit of a rebate, though. King, Queen. Needing a lot of help versus Ace King here.
Yeah, we have seen the
We've seen it happen.
25% hand win plenty, though.
Have we ever?
And the hearts.
Here's an avenue for it to happen.
Either one diamond.
Watch out. I mean, look at this.
I think it's
Look at
coming.
this.
I'm thinking 2 of hearts.
Oh, my goodness. How does BP hold there?
Tuition Dan.
He is.
Buddy, I feel you on the flush draws.
BP is as shocked as Marv in Home Alone 2.
What did you have? Of course you did. King 3 of spades. I really understand how you ever told.
We've been streaming now since just after 7 p.m. Central Time. It is now approaching 10:15. So going on 3 hours. It's been a great stream so far live here at Red Star Card Room, in Austin, Texas.
All right, Cameron Mixon, I'm going to tell you, you need to get out of my head because I just happened to take a glance at the time and was going to mention that exact fact. So I would appreciate it if you
know what they say.
Stop invading my thoughts.
Garrett waking up with queens again. Garrett picking up some
premiums. Yeah, he's had the ace king.
Easy hands to play.
Yeah, some nice playable hands. Tuition Dan with that 10-8 of hearts. He got burned a little bit with that earlier.
Sam already eyeing the 250. Don't know what he has yet. He looks like he's ready to. He looks like he's ready to go. Tuition Dan with the knit button, 160 behind. Does he want to get it in here with 10-8 of hearts?
Yeah,
he does.
I was gonna say Dan may find himself in community college at this rate.
Sam with a quick fold. Back to Jacob with the Jack 7. Still a knit button in front of him. 250 going to be a large asking price for Jack 7 offsuit here. Papa P now with a suited king. King deuce. Lays it down. I think.
We think. Yeah. Pretty safe fold. Tuition Dan getting that bad news. Checking applications at ACC.
Oh my goodness, what a flop. Here it is.
But
queen in the window, 2 hearts following it.
Yes, for an escape.
Absolutely.
A flush draw. The 8.
No help.
Nothing working there.
Just that is just
a tease.
Not what you want to see if you're Dan. It really stinks when that happens.
Yeah.
Oh, they're running it twice. Queen's still way in the lead, and we've burned 2 8s, and that's gonna do it.
Tuition Dan can't.
He's gonna need some meal
feel
swipes.
Great tonight, and buddy. I certainly feel you.
If you're a Tuition Dan fan right now,
marginal spots and a little bit of frustration, and these things happen. That's just the way poker is. You can win 9 days in a row, and on the 10th day, you feel like you've never played the game in your life.
So it looks like that's going to do it for the knit game. Tuition Dan going to be leaving, paying the $200 knit tax, 20 of that going Tanya's way. The rest of that, $180. You a darts fan? You wanna watch darts, cricket? You know when they hit, you know, 3 triple 20s and 180. You know those
Yeah,
guys. I mean, that's pretty electric stuff. Let's be honest.
I mean,
anyways.
I have seen the intro with the guy that plays Sia's Titanium, and it is absolute fire. I don't know his name, but I do know that he is one of the masters in the dart world. Maybe some darts fans out there.
Papa P electing to call $40 and let other people do his dirty work raising, and it's going to work out. Garrett doing just that.
Probably
Sam
gonna be a
coming
back
along.
jam, or at least
Absolutely, this is going to be a back jam. If Papa P doesn't back jam here,
I'd be shocked. If he might choose for a different sizing, but
I mean, what other size is? What are you going to do? Put in 5 million and
don't know if he declared all in.
he absolutely said all in. I watched his lips and I can read them like a book.
You
1,551 is the new asking price. Garrett, what do you do?
think that's going to be a quick fold. I don't think
don't-
it's going to be a lot of thought here. with
Hasn't
queen
happened
high.
quickly. The sunglasses went up on top of the head.
I'd be
Professor in
pretty
the chat.
shocked.
Professor in the chat saying he loves darts. I love to see that. Yeah, I had a dartboard, or actually 2 dartboards in the garage in college with the pool table, and I had some good nights out there. Played a lot of darts. Not very good anymore. There's the lay down from Garrett, and Sam definitely.
Are you sure it's definite?
How fun would this one be?
Oh, he's at least giving it some loose consideration. He's got
He's got
all the
live
heart.
cards.
He's got all the heart. He's got a ton of gamble. He's got 2 live cards. He's got 32%.
Do it, Sam. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Do it. The chat wants it. The booth wants it.
Oh my goodness.
I
Do
think
it.
he might. I just think he might.
This would be legendary.
I think
This
he
would
might.
be legendary.
It's
So much, but it would be so legendary. I mean, it's not really that much if you consider the fact that he has 150 out there.
No, there's
already.
some-
Oh my God, he lays it down.
and there's some there was already some dead money in there
no,
too.
$200 of dead money plus Garrett's 150. I mean, oh no, he would have won.
He says in the chat he's calling. I thought so too.
No, Sam, do it.
Don't rob us of our excitement back here. We just 2
Breaks my heart.
guys
Breaks my heart.
talking poker and
It's so easy for me to say when I see his hand, but if I have his hand, I'm like, what am I doing? I have to fold, obviously.
I think somehow in a tournament somebody would call me and get there on that one.
You mean like just like how you got there? Right there? With the 3 or the deuce or whatever
Oh
it was?
God, whatever.
Yeah. Just like that.
Like a darn magic act.
I don't care if I'm like 95 to 5. I don't fuck
You made me fold
Like a jack in the box. Surprise.
Yeah, if I had aces, sure, but I'm more than happy to take the
All you out there, if any of you play poker with me, I have completely abandoned bluffing because I always get called. So
So
I always have it.
never call me.
I always have
Dude,
it.
that's a good announcement. I like that. I'm gonna announce the same thing next.
I have completely abandoned bluffing because every single one of you, doesn't matter, young, old, man, woman, middle age,
Dog, cat,
some squirrels as well. They all call.
king, queen, deuce. Sam flopping top pair. What's new? Jacob does have the only pair on the board. Otherwise, Garrett does beat the deuce with his 3s.
I think it would probably take a blowtorch to get these cards out of Sam's hand.
You think about it, it's actually not a bad play though, because it makes if everybody listens to me.
Yeah, top pair. If we're thinking with the 9-3 off, top pair is as good as, you know.
Top set. Might as well be top set.
It might as well be.
It's basically a double straddle without having to put the double straddle.
If you're at an action table.
Yeah.
Now, look, man, I've told them.
Music finance. Maybe you got to tell them that you don't have it. Switch up the routine. Say, I don't have it. And then
Yeah, but he's the only other person I've seen ever do that.
that'll work.
I don't know if
Instead of double straddling.
Austin legend Roger Franco is listening. I actually got him to fold a 10 high flush when I had the 8 high flush last night. He was certain that I had the nut flush. I was amazed.
He was pretty confident. I watched that hand happen.
I did not have that one. I did not show that
Papa
time.
P.
I showed 1 diamond.
Ace King of Diamonds here. Bumps it up.
I believe it was the 8 of
$50.
diamonds that I showed, and the other one was not higher than that.
A few callers. BP getting in there last with the Queen Jack of Spades. Pretty nice hand. Especially when that's the flop. I mean, what more can you ask for with Queen Jack of Spades? 2 spades on the board, open-ended to the queen.
And he might get a little action here from Sammy top pair.
I mean, yeah, Sam.
He is going
Top
to
pair might as well be as good as a set here.
He is.
Like you just mentioned.
He is going to need to improve, though, with that Queen Jack of Spades.
BP.
Ripping it. A little deuce run out
Gonna be
would not be helpful. Unless one of those is the 2
4
of
if the
spades.
graphic is correct. And can Sam fold a pair now? No. There's the call.
Top pair, like top set.
Sam is ahead at the moment, but
Tenuous.
well behind when we look at the equities.
Tenuous.
It is
A
rough shape.
tenuous. But all that can change on this card.
Okay. Sam's still in the lead.
Now he has
And
found his way out of it.
Sam winning a
Dodged everything. Dodged everything.
$1,400 pot almost, stacking BP there.
I believe there were about 40 cards
Yeah,
left in the deck, and
it was about-
37 of them were going to
It
beat
was about
him.
half the deck that would have won that hand for our friend BP, and I think that may do it for him as he walks behind the curtain out of the stream room. But a nice hand for Sam. Sam not afraid to gamble. Top pair, as good as a set, as they say. Should that be my motto when I'm at the table now? Is
Top pair might as well be top set.
yeah, top pair might as well be top set. I don't know if that'll work for me. But if I tell everybody that, maybe it'll work for me when I actually finally like, flop top set.
King, queen, jack, 8 or
We got
That's
the
too,
flop
no,
pair.
that's too good to ask.
No, I think it's
That's
I
way
think
too
it's
much to ask for because I just
A little too broad. A little too broad.
as soon as I flop top set,
we need-
everybody's gonna fold.
We need to tailor our requests a bit. You know, we don't want to stress the card gods out. I don't know. It's 10:25 on a Wednesday night, Austin, Texas.
Haven't you noticed I've been playing lately? I just showed you.
We've got some action here. Sam with pocket sixes makes it 50. Flat white gonna bump it up 200 with Jack 10 of clubs.
Flat white has been rather quiet. I was going to say flat wine.
Here we go. 200 each in the middle. $413 is in the pot. Jack 10 of clubs versus pocket sixes.
Still ahead with the sixes.
Another instance where Sam has the best hand, but up against this holding, he is essentially in a coin flip situation.
And flat has been rather snug, but
Not going to deter Sam. He is a non-believer right now.
yeah.
There we go.
And if flat doesn't improve here,
Uh-oh.
which he does, maybe not knowing,
Flat white.
I think Sam is going to end up winning.
Flat
this pot.
white is in rough shape. Unless he does that. That's going to shut it down. If he checked it over, he is giving Sam the lead in
Absolute.
this pot, and he loses the pot.
100% he
The
loses.
Jack high is good, obviously, but he 100% loses the pot.
for sure.
Because how can he ever call with
Sam,
Jack 10 there?
Sure, Sam.
Wow.
And I have no doubt that Sam is going for it. And he may have realized that too, thinking that
Now I'm ahead. Now I'm ahead.
Sam
like, before I
may
hit
have him
his
beat
hand,
with
I
something
know,
like
I realize. But
king.
I'm saying, like, I don't want him to call, is what I'm saying.
and is going
He
to
calls him, I try
put
to
him
run
in a
it off
terrible
for no
spot.
reason.
And he just said, I'm going to deny you the chance
Shoving against aces.
Keeps going up.
to make me have to call off.
Yeah,
Good play.
absolutely. No, it
Good
was
play,
a
good
great,
read.
It was a great play. Not giving Sam the opportunity to be the aggressor against him.
Sam, that would have been
It
one of my
really
hands
sucks
where
when
you
it
had a king,
backfires,
my
though.
mother would have called me after this,
But
and then,
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah, just not trusting that he's going to show up with a queen or an eight there. The real question, and I think it would have been a fun one,
find the one card
does Sam find the call with a naked ace
2 raises to 30.
on a two-paired board like that? Maybe not against flat, because flat has
Probably
been
not
pretty snug.
against him. Probably not against Stein,
But
but Papa P
I'm not
probably
sure.
does.
Well,
Papa
him and Stein
P,
have been
probably
battling
does.
so hard, he might just...
Maybe he may just say,
he might just
you
say,
know
let's,
what?
let's battle, buddy.
Prove it, yeah.
Yeah.
3 players.
Chris Cardell in the chat saying flat white is genius. Yeah, no, I really do think that was
Yeah,
a,
I mean, he
great,
just completely took away
he was
the
very,
opportunity to get blown out of the hand.
Yeah.
And sometimes you are going to run into it there, but
sure, but very
he was
good recognition by him.
absolutely,
in that spot.
absolutely. I think that's
It's Flatter Alice in the chat talking to me saying, "Oh, it worked out fine for you when you had 8-3 for bottom pair with the Octa Crab and got it all in and won the pot against me this past stream on Sunday." Yeah, I did do that. I had 8-3 and I didn't believe that he had a better hand. So when I had a pair, I decided to get it all in.
fucking moron.
I was behind.
but
However,
there was a happy ending.
Pull up my notes from the last.
there was a very happy ending. That old 8-ball on the river came in clutch, and we scooped him.
At least he's not dwelling on it.
Yeah, I love it. Of course, he's not dwelling on it at all. I mean,
How could he?
constantly bringing it up. Yeah, no, definitely not dwelling.
I've seen
That sounds like Jet Broski.
on a few of the streams that I have done. Granted, I have been absent doing my big vacationing.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna have to go to summer school with as many days of school that you've been absent, buddy. Sorry.
I have. If I could get a raise, maybe I could find myself in school more often.
8 raises to 150.
Videos. That's the whole reason I watch it.
The 2-3 of clubs.
Oh my goodness.
Action flop.
We got
Bottom pair
action.
against second pair.
We got action. Speaking of Octo Crab, both players holding
Oh, that's right. I shoved.
half of that hand on the Queen 8-3.
I mean, Papa P just may not believe him here and might call him
What
down.
and what reason does he have to believe Sam?
This guy makes me realize.
Why? A pair is as good as top set.
125.
In this case, third pair and fourth pair. I had a feeling.
Well, this guy,
I wonder if Sam just says, nah.
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will either, but
I think he might rip
he
it.
has surprised me a few times tonight on both some
He
folds,
is unpredictable.
some folds and some calls.
I'd love to see him rip it though.
8 bet 425.
That would be absolute.
I mean, if he calls here, he can never fold river regardless. Right?
Yeah.
425. He's gonna be left with 5 behind.
I've never played.
He lets it
He
go.
does let it go after taking the count. So Papa P
And I'll tell you,
squeaks away with that one.
Yeah, and
The
I will.
old 3 deuce. Love to see it.
Yeah, I will say that a smaller size is getting called. That was good recognition by Papa P to go ahead and make that larger size because he does get the better hand to fold. And the only way he does it against that player is with the larger size. 175, 205. I don't think that ever works in any way. But 400,
Every time I play,
enough to give some pause.
half my table was 4 bucks. Every time. It was ABC poker. You raise, they fold, 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 fold. Like it's like a no-brainer.
I've only ever played WPT Gold. That's the only online I've ever played. Just being completely honest. I'm playing $100.
Dude, that's Lateralis in the chat who says, who loses the Nick game?
I'm going to go with Stein at this point now that I see Garrett actually playing this hand, but it's not looking all that great once.
Sam's going to wake up here, yeah.
Jacob in massive trouble.
This is not going to go well. I just don't see
I don't see
world
any
where-
avenue.
I mean, maybe on an ace-high flop.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this
10,
this
7,
is
7,
exactly
eights are-
the kind of problematic flop for eights here.
Eights feel pretty comfortable on a 10 high flop here. It goes 100 and a call from Jacob pretty quickly, and that's a
Neither player
that's a good
loves to
look-
see that.
and
Jacob probably
I think
likes to
that's
see
a
it a bit
good-looking
more.
card if we're Jacob.
Yeah, Jacob probably likes to see that a bit more. That's probably
Goes
just going to go
check,
check, yeah.
Sam going to take that one down. Another 500 and change pot going to go his way. Yeah, Lateralis, I don't know. I think I would say Stein this time. I think Garrett lost one or two already. I don't think he'll lose again.
Chase has been pretty card dead as well. I think he's sitting there with that
He's
nip button. Flat white as well.
Flat
He's
white, however,
been
though.
very quiet. Besides that really nice play he
Stein
made.
is still in the Nick game in the hijack here and has folded his hand. Garrett's in the Nick game, has folded the button. I mean, what? Why are we even playing the Nick game? What are we doing?
I think our pot size average would bear out that there is no shortage of action here.
I mean, that's fine, but I'll tell you this much. If I'm in a poker game and the Nick game is on, that is never happening. I'm just saying.
It's 20.
On a $20
Three calls 20.
I don't care. I will play every hand.
Sure. And Jacob, that's exactly why Jacob's in there with the 3-4 off. He's trying to get rid of that.
I would have ripped the 3-4 off pre-flop. I mean, I get after it, buddy. I'm not dilly-dallying around making a call with 3-4 offsuit. I'm not talking about anything like that.
The only room that was worse than ignition on the last was ACR. And then the people that did play ACR that were real were so fucking tight grinders.
God, ignition is so annoying. I took my money off.
Yeah.
I would buy into a tournament. I'd play like a couple hands. I'm like, okay, let me add it on another table.
You still got your shoes on?
And then that one wouldn't load. It's like, okay. I'm
Okay,
gonna reload
good.
the site.
Just had to check.
That wouldn't load.
Yeah, I'm
Down whatever I put in.
fighting a little bit of a busted up ankle here.
Do I need to pop into the studio real quick and make sure that all these players have their shoes off?
And now that 12 WPT and others have done
And why do you do that?
That is part of the security, I've heard, is they leave their phones out of the room. No, you know,
3 or 4 sites, so I'll make like 5
headphones such as AirPods, etc., smartwatches.
Some of the viewers may be unfamiliar with
That's okay. No
What?
shoes, also.
no shoes, no shirt, no cards.
Garrett. How can he lose this one?
Calls 20 and option check.
Don't see a lot of avenues.
Yeah,
Maybe-
Lateralis. If I had to pick between Stein and Garrett, I think I would take Stein now to lose.
3 check. 5 check.
He said, the best poker advice is that if you don't know what to do, just go all in.
40. 2 calls.
And I can tell you, in my younger days, when people used to fold, that was
Yeah, no,
incredible advice.
that was a great piece of advice then.
However, I
People
play in
don't
Texas,
fold now.
and nobody
5 folds.
freaking folds.
People don't fold
Every
now.
single one of you, all 34 of you in the chat, you
Fold-
all know you
fold-
do not freaking
Fold to me more is what he's complaining
You
about.
do not fold.
Garrett,
Nobody folds.
stranglehold here lest Jacob can find a jack. And Garrett just going to make the nut flush.
Yeah, that's going to shut this down, I would think.
2 folds.
Jacob checks it to Garrett. How much does Garrett want to ask for? He's going to overbet and go 500 here. It's going to be too much.
Yeah, that's just not going to work in this spot. He bites the lip, And we'll pitch in the
Way
cards
too
here.
large a percentage of Jacob's stack. Something like 175 may have worked.
A little bit of a
200 perhaps, but
shrug, annoyed.
I don't know really that there's many. Like, I don't think that there's really that many bet sizes that Jacob would be calling to begin with. So
I mean, it would have to be a
it might even only be smaller than the 175 amount by like a lot. Like it might have to be like 50 or 75 or something. Like truly.
definitely when I've been playing my best and I've had spots like that measured.
40's available, Garrett.
Throw a $100 bet into a $1,000 pot. They can't help themselves. They just pay you $100 to see it.
80's available, Sam.
40 straddle, 9?
Different ways to maximize value.
160 on the button.
Sometimes it even opens the door to them getting creative. That 10% pot bet. Actually, everybody in the chat, that's what I'm going to be doing from here
I
forward.
saw Stein. He folded, but half of his hand flashed, and it was for sure an ace of diamonds or ace of hearts. It was a red ace. So what is he? I mean, we've got a nit button, Stein. What are we doing here? I guarantee you Sam won't fold. 320? Forget it. I have 5 high. I'm not scared. There it is.
320.
Dangerous game when people are active with the knit buttons here. Sam doesn't have that hanging over his head. Doesn't have to do it,
Sam's a fighter.
but does not back down often. Was thinking about calling with 3-9, 3-5. Quite a bit better.
Yeah,
actually.
Lateralis does make a good point that like most hands are just not calling anyway, no matter what size he goes in that last spot. So might as well go for the 500 and try and get a call from second, third nuts, whatever,
Sure. Yeah.
or second or third nut straight.
Spade,
Oh my
yeah,
goodness
something like
gracious!
that,
Here we
yeah.
go. We got action. Ace 4-3 Garrett. Pair
Not
of
a
aces.
bad flop for Sam.
Yeah, seen worse.
Garrett's going to
He
give
rips
some
it.
rope.
Garrett checks. Sam rips it. Garrett's gonna call.
Expect a quick
Here
call.
we go.
here.
$2,400 pot. We got action.
This is probably the Sam suck out, right?
I love that.
Is it going to be the Sam suck
I
out?
love that comment, Lateralis. They're running it once. Uh-oh.
Needs the deuce or the 3?
No. Garrett.
Shout outs.
Patiently waiting in the 9 seed all night for
Yep.
the chips to funnel in his direction. Sitting on a almost $3,500 stack now.
Yep. He
After that massive pot that he's going to take from our buddy Sam.
Yep. Just like
And just like that, Sam,
hanging out there on the lily pad waiting.
yeah, Sam is going to exit the room, and then there were 6.
Might be winding down.
A few knit buttons remaining. Jacob with one, Chase with one, and Mr. Stein with the other.
A little tired this evening. Not going to lie.
Happens to the best of us.
Let's run down here on a Wednesday night. 10:40.
Could this be the opportunity for Jacob to get rid of his knit button, making it $65?
Good size to pick there with a suited ace, I think,
Yeah,
to try and go
over
ahead
the
and
$20
grab.
double straddle. Stein's out of the way with 10 high. Uh-oh, that's going to see the felt.
Yeah, try
All
it.
players seeing the Choctaw nuts folded from Papa P. There we go. Jacob gets rid of his knit button. Chase with his knit button, and Stein with his knit button. Who will it be?
We could maybe find our steak dinner bet on this one. I'll let you pick. Who do you think will lose?
I already said Stein about
All right. Well, I already said Chase.
25 minutes ago in the chat to Lateralis, so that seems fair.
And I was thinking Chase. Although Chase definitely can be pretty creative. Although we have seen some plays out of Stein too, some nice plays tonight. So probably a fair fight. Jack 8 limps in.
Garrett, I was out there smoking pot, talking to
Rip it, Stein. Rip it, Stein. Rip it, Stein. Rip it, Stein. Get Reckless Raw on a steak.
here, okay? I'm out there living life, smoking a little marijuana.
Oh, Stein folded. Nothing new to see here.
I don't care about your propensity to be like a good poker player.
5 raises to 75.
But Chase coming along, so I'm looking for a few jacks here. Come on.
Any old 4 will work for me.
4 ways here. Ace, 6, 4 flop. Jacob now flopping a set of 4s. A $311 pot. Gonna check to him. He's gonna put out 125.
Safe to say that
Flat
Shay-
White, who actually has been away from the table for a bit, waking up with an ace here. Papa P with an ace as well. They are in trouble.
yeah, they are going to get some bad news here at some point. Kind of like a very milky size here if he can find that as he boats up.
5 calls.
Nothing really to worry about other than that case ace.
Both players, Papa P and Flat White, could find a 6 or an ace. We see there are 2 remaining
about
now.
half pot there, 300.
300 into
Yeah.
686, I believe, leaving himself 321 behind on the graphic right now.
I think we even could have maybe found a smaller size there, maybe about 200. I think I like that with the hand.
What's going through Papa
In
P's
most-
mind after we see Flat White fold? Can our ace ever be the best here? Gonna reach behind him, grab the Vino.
I mean, there are some 2 flush draws available potentially. Although Jacob has been
Not really the
relatively
character.
straightforward, you know,
Not the type of character to just have a flush draw here, is he?
yeah, on a $300 bet off that stack size from Jacob, I
Yeah.
think I'm just going to get.
Second time that our friend Papa P has mucked his hand and it's flipped up. He's got to learn how to fold. He doesn't fold enough.
Was that a deliberate show?
No, it absolutely was not.
Absolutely was not. Okay, I didn't see how
He doesn't fold enough, so he doesn't really know how to fold and keep them face down all that often. So you know when we see him do that right there, and then it was a hand or maybe a couple hands prior that he did it as well again. Here you see those VPIP numbers. Sam left us at a 63% VPIP. Everybody else
That's weird that there's 18%
in
down there.
decent numbers, except for
Who was that?
we're gonna have some conversations.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk. We need to see those VPIPs up in here. That like 28, 38.
BP popping up into the chat. Thank you, my friend.
That's where we
Appreciate having you.
I was talking
Always a pleasure.
I was feeling
Leeortz. Howdy, guys. Working late. We do. Sometimes.
I think he means he's working late. I mean, if he's working this late, sheesh.
Whew.
Calls 20.
Is this even America anymore?
I think he doesn't have an ego and just didn't want to.
Yeah, what do? They make us work?
And 4 checks.
What's that about?
I don't know. Next thing you know,
3 players.
I'll have to pay for health care.
This is true.
Check.
Like actually.
Interesting hand developing here. Chase desperately trying to get rid of his knit button.
75.
Does he have it in him to just blast?
Please have it in you. Come on, Chase. He does.
Oh, he's going small. He might get called.
He's gonna definitely get called, but
Friday lunch.
Papa P.
Papa P should suss out here potentially that Chase does have that knit button.
How about a
Is going
card-
to be a
How
bit-
about a card higher than a 7 here? How about that? Papa P's going to check it. Chase,
Chase might be nervous he's getting trapped here. Does he sack up? Have the cojones?
can you do
Ship
it?
it.
Can he find it? Come on.
He needs to ship it.
He does. Let's go.
Come on, P.
Papa P.
Papa. Papa, this is our time to shine.
Look at Stein.
This is our time to shine. We must defend. I don't want to have to buy mix in a freaking steak.
Oh, that's gonna taste so good.
I didn't
625.
specify where we're going, but buddy, you're worth it. Let's go. Let's go somewhere nice.
All right, sounds good.
Come on, Papa. Save me $85.
This would be a sick call, though. Truly.
And I think I mean it's not out of the realm that he finds it either.
I mean, the thing that's going through his mind right now is these
Miss
knit
clubs
is
and
the
that
knit buttons.
button.
The
Miss
knit
clubs
buttons.
and that knit button.
Absolutely, but little does he know, Chase did not miss clubs at all.
Chase, this is street poker.
And he still just has 5 high. He's actually playing the board and he gets the fold!
It's bullshit.
Show him the good news.
This is
Half what I thought you had. Could have hit the river.
Papa.
That's the hand of the night right there.
I need $85
I want
for that steak.
I want a steak dinner right there. We get to see Chase just get after it, win a nice pot for himself with 5 high.
In fairness,
It was so
this might be
close.
the first time in the last 50 that you've beaten me on one of these side bets. So.
Probably more.
One day you'll meet Ryan.
Fuck, you think I'm taking you over a king there? That's why I said I'm worried about the fucking 9 hitting him.
Came from seat 7.
Nice house.
Yeah.
100% was very close to calling. So close to calling.
Take a look at that. Take a gander at Sir Garrett in the 9 seat with this plethora of chips. Yeah, that's an SAT word for you, Ron.
Seat 5 is
Go ahead and chew on that. Ace 10 for Garrett. $200. Gonna attack this splash pot money. It should be
I figured you were logging it up, so can't call.
200 in the middle.
You said you were logging it up, so I'm like, well, you can't call it.
9 raises to 200.
That's a free $200 for Garrett right there. Love to see it.
I gotta keep going with it. I should have checked the time.
Yeah.
I wanted to angle Garrett. I was always pulling.
Alright.
No, I had 10-8 off.
Huh?
Oh, you're talking.
That was not your fault.
I don't remember what the fuck I had. I don't remember what the fuck I had that hand. I forgot it was a splash bot.
Finally won a slap.
Forgot it was a splash
Alright,
bot. I'm
so,
a little upset
We're
about not calling.
6-handed.
Yeah, we can just play.
Do we
right
want to do one more Nick game?
Moving on to hand 88, and I have been informed that hand 89 is the final hand of the stream tonight. So we've got this one and uno más. That's Spanish for all of you non-fluent speakers. Garrett coming in with the 7 Dewey. 3 bets, $120. Stein with just 7, 8 of spades under the gun. Jacob, though, a non-believer with Jack 10, may be hard to proceed depending on what we see on this flop. Tanya's going to give us 3. We could see some action here. Yeah, that's going to do it. That's going to be some action. Everybody with a piece.
Really doesn't look like any draw at all.
Checks to Garrett, who has bottom pair with the 7 deuce. The extra incentive with the 7 deuce game going on would earn a extra $25 from every player at the table. Jacob, double gutter. Looking for a queen or an 8. He's going to lay it down. And now Stein makes the call. Backdoor spades. The same pair. Bottom pair of 7s. Uh-oh. Picking up a spade. This is going to be tough for Garrett.
I don't think you're betting a draw there on the turn. At all. You have too much equity to risk.
Both very deep here, though. So there are some avenues.
Decides to check it back. 3 of diamonds. It is a
I think
chop
that's
pot, but when it's
deuce
checked, when it's
needs
checked to
get-
Garrett, he has to bet here. How about something like 450,
Love it. Absolutely love it.
500, just a little over half pot.
Something that can maybe get a 9 to fold.
Aye, bet it.
We
Bet it against the net. Come on.
Will that be one of those things?
Hey, where's mine, buddy?
You're taking notes on that one and saying,
Did I?
Wow.
You do the right play.
This is the last hand of the stream that we're about to be on, so it's okay. I'll forgive you as Tanya splits this pot up, but wow.
What do you mean last in the stream?
This is about to be
We're about to
final hand of the stream.
about to call it.
Ron, we're about to call it.
I just popped out there.
Well, we started streaming tonight just after 7 p.m. and it is approaching 11 p.m.
I popped out from the booth.
Central Time.
I let Papa P know that I was rooting heavily for that call.
I bet you were.
He said, "You saw me tanking." I said, "Oh, baby." Not only did I see you tanking,
Boy,
I
did
was
we ever.
find the call.
Here we go. Last hand of the stream. Will there be blood?
You and Jack 10? You were double gutted, you can't fold.
Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Those of you that are still with us. We'll be back again Sunday. Hopefully with a tournament stream. We're ironing that out.
Got a 20 straddle.
And then we'll be back again on Wednesday evening at our normal 7 o'clock Central Time. Here we go. Ace 8-7. Stein going to go ahead and bet into Papa P here, so a little bit of a rebate for Papa P.
Shout out to Leeortz mentioning his daughter scoring a big goal in a lacrosse game up in Maryland.
And Stein does turn hope.
I think
Checks it over to Papa P, but
that's going to probably shut this.
yeah, 225 and
Right now.
400.
I just don't think Stein wants to mess with this anymore. I'm not sure that I would really want to mess with it either, given the
That's
sizing.
going to do it. Leeortz final numbers coming right up. Papa P gonna show. Very fun stream, very active, lots of big pots, as always,
And
here at Red Star Card Room.
Garrett was a bit of a Leeortz says, where did Garrett get all those chips? He was a bit of a silent assassin tonight. Just a couple.
Yeah, he was. And there's our
spots.
cumulative winnings, as we see. Garrett was up 1,600, the big winner. And there's our VPIP numbers. Jacob, 51%. Sam left us at the 63% number. Legendary, of course. BP, Stein, Chase, all at around 20%. Everybody else in that middling 25 to 45-ish, 40-ish % range. And there's our cumulative winnings that I was looking for. Stein up a nice, cool 1,400. Flat White up 800. Jacob 7. And Papa P up still over 400. Chase, the only one losing, still at the table, down 1,200 at the moment. Everybody else has left the room that was in the red numbers. Amazing stream. Great job from the production team here at Red Star on the stream. I'm Cameron Mixon. I had a great time with you, Ron, tonight. Thank you for being here with me. And we look forward to seeing you guys again.
Yep, appreciate you, buddy, and appreciate anyone that hung out with us.
Absolutely. Have a good night.